There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah. Every now and then OBS decides like, hey, remember like you set a certain device to be your mic? What if I just set it to nothing? I usually double check that. Today I did not, and I was punished for it. Unfortunate. It's so sick opening a Twitch stream and not getting ads. Yes. Hello. Maybe I should. Thoughts? Maybe well, actually, you wouldn't get ads regardless because you're subbed, right? But I forget if I have the incoming ads turned on or not. Think of all the money I could make though. Hello, Magnus. How you doing, man? I actually do not remember though. Subs never get ads? Yeah. My tournament arc starts tomorrow? Your tournament arc? Are you gonna join the wall brawl, or are you talking about something else? What's the plan for today? I mean, I'm a little I'm a little more little more no food, no water action today. So we're gonna be chilling for a bit. I mean, we'll try. Listen, we're still, the goal is still to get to at least high master here before the reset. But I think a little bit more low key. Still focusing on using our better normals, stand light kick, stand light punch. Not using quite as much knee, not jumping quite as much. But oh boy, roll back Zangief. This is gonna be fun. We move, we vibe. This is quite something. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that stand light punch also, by the way. He's kind of goated. I should put some respect on the name. Oh, not my best. Oh god, not my best reset. Usually, for a reset to work out properly, nice reset, you have to actually input the SPD correct. First SPD of the day is a jump. Not our best work, but we'll see. My Able training arc starts in like 15 minutes. What's up? Interesting. Okay. Should be anti-airing this a little bit better, I suppose. Bonk. Ooh, so true. Oh, am I dead? It's not CA and I am Geef. I think I'm like barely alive. I could be dead. Depends on how much damage I took beforehand. No, yeah. Just barely alive. Though, we're not in a great place. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Oh! Yeah. Lariat. A little bit tough there. Alright, hold on. Let's actually try and get some SPDs going here. Hello. Sure. Should be whiff punishing him doing that, or DIing it, certainly. You can't just keep doing that for free. Oopsie. Sure. I'm kind of getting soloed by stand heavy punch right now, certainly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm dead also. Oh, he messed that up, actually. Never mind. I'm not dead. I am dead. Yeah, I'm kind of getting soloed by just stand heavy punch. And we should just be DIing him back if he's going to keep fully charging that from neutral like that. Like this. Exactly. Bonk. I should finish Wilds to get back to Street Fighter. It's been more than 2 months since I played. Damn. Oh, God. I also... Well, it's kind of the opposite for me. I need to play some more Wilds. I just barely beat low rank, essentially. Recently with a buddy of mine. Ha! Okay, sure. Not really doing a great job of checking these drive rushes right now, certainly. No, sir. Your fans have abandoned you. Loyal or otherwise? Never mind. My health stab did not exist. Cool. Okay, good start to the day. Good start. How's it going? I just got done platinuming Bloodborne. I would play Bloodborne. I wish they would put that thing on PC though. I don't know if there are any advantages Gran has over Sandy. I mean, he's got a plus on block 2M. His maximum damage is certainly if Gran gets like some serious shit on you, it'll hurt more than Sandy. Let's see. You could argue at this point his base fireball is probably a little bit better than Sandy's with the buffs. I'm Hunter rank 40 doing side quests before doing more story. I think I just got to like Hunter rank 8 or something like that. I believe like I saw the first, you know, credits. I believe I'm like just now gonna start going into the high rank story essentially. That game's fun though. I've been enjoying it a lot. Though I've been considering, I was playing pretty much entirely Hammer. I might consider switching to Greatsword. I played a little bit of Greatsword and like it was clunky because I hadn't really tried it out too much in the game yet, but it feels a little, I enjoy both of them as like, you know, big bonk weapons. But Greatsword just feels a little bit more, oh my lord, feature complete probably. I guess could be a way to describe it. Okay. I was a little scared that wheel kick was gonna go under him, but it didn't. Fair. Up. Ah, sure. Oh god, yeah, we don't throw tick in the mid screen. That's a bad habit. It's gonna be a ride. Greatsword user here. It's going really good. Yeah. Greatsword seems really focus mode seems huge for the Greatsword, right? It's like the ability to like you can like you know, the days of the monster moving 45 degrees to the left and therefore. Okay, that's my bad. I did not expect a double neutral DI, but I guess I have been kneeing and doing DI unsafe stuff a lot. The days of like, you know, the monster moves slightly to the right, so your true charge slash is just completely fucked. It's a relic of the past, which is certainly nice. It's huge for movement, yeah. And aiming, actually making sure your charge slash actually hits too, which is quite nice, quite important. Ow, ow. Again, knee. I'm using knee way too much in neutral. He's not really my guy. Despite how much I seem to believe that he is. Woo! I've been swayed. It's true. Here I was thinking I spaced out my my sweep so well. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair reaction. Sandy's harder to master, like skill-wise, not rank-wise. Sandy's more complicated than Grand, certainly, yeah. He's better too, probably, but Grand does have a couple of things that Sandy doesn't. Ah, nice. I was just dead there, I guess, huh? That's one of them burnout checkmate situations. What the? Okay, sure. Yeah, my brain is just not ready for a lot of the disparate sort of nonsense we're going to be encountering, probably. It's okay, though. The next, oh god, the next couple weeks are going to be like this. Such is life. Oh, okay, sure. Owie. Okay. Nice. Oh, get back, but oh, it's not a reversal, right? Yeah. Only his level 2 is invincible. I forget about that. So true. His level 1 is not actually a reversal for him. Oh, I tried to heavy kick that, not wheel kick. Okay, my bad. I was trying to whiff punish that because I figured he would do something silly with it in such a fashion. No, sir. Honestly, let's do this. Oh, went to level 1 after that, just to burn him out. Did not level. Oh, went to level 3 after that to kill him. Did not get that. It's fine. A lot of stuff been going slightly wrong. Happens. Drive reversal's fine by me, certainly. Ow. Ow. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. Kind of like similar to Ryu's light Hashigeki there. A little bit. It's a nice thing for DJ to kill you for mashing 3 lights. Baby. Yeah. Baby. Oh shit, yeah. Keep trying to knee in those scramble situations. Keeps not being a good idea in those scramble situations. And in many other situations. Oh, okay, yeah, the lows. Gonna cause some problems. Or, sir, heavy punch right there. I tried to, my bad. That was not the ideal punish. It's fine though. At least we actually got the 720 there. This will help. Obviously a lot of damage, also good for the drive gauge. Bonk. Uh-oh. This is not how I thought that was gonna... I did not think he was gonna wake up jump. Because I can't even get SPD okay off that normally, so I was trying. Okay, okay. Yeah, wake up jump was the last thing I was expecting there. That's bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't have the health to armor through it. Nice. Yeah, yeah, that is unfortunate. DJ's such a cool guy. His redesign's a big deal, man. I never played the older Street Fighter games he was in, but he was not nearly as I don't know, interesting of a character design, let's say. That's a little sad because we had a couple of misinputs that cost us that game. It's fine. We move. Hello, Mai. I wonder if we'll still see as many Mais as we used to. Now that it's been a few weeks since he's been out. Ow. 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 Sure. I didn't back tech, silly. Okay. That's incredibly punishable, is what I would say if I could SPD. You saw that I got headbutt into buffered SPD right there. That was certainly not the intention. Maybe a little too committal there to go for the EX SPD, certainly. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's real, right? I think she's still minus there. We tried that out, but I kept trying to heavy punch through it because I kept thinking she was gonna DI, and she kept not DI, and therefore bad things happened to me. You do coaching? No, I don't. Well, I did for a little bit of like, it's like, you know, for the sub only streams on Saturdays. There was a time where we did some for Granblue. You just a guy with pants in older games? Yeah. Only the hardest of Gooners are still on Mai. Is the consensus on her that she's not that good or something? Ow, ow. I actually have not heard too much talk about it. About her actual, like, power level as a character. Interesting. Okay. Not my best punish. We'll take it, though. Sure. Why not? Why not? Little messy from both me and the Mai, but sure. Her mid-range is not that good. Her buttons seem alright to me. That's fair. Oh, her overhead is still very hard for me to see personally. Get away from me. Okay. Oh, it's still plus. It has so much recovery. It looks like it should be minus, but it's also got, you know, it's got a associated amount of block stun to it, I guess. So it works out. Okay, perish. Oh, I tried to meaty throw her, but I did it too late. Oopsie. Okay. Bonk. I assume all of them are playing one-handed diaphone style, so through. The fan stuff does seem like pretty genuinely good. Though I guess certain characters with like anti-projectile moves can cause her trouble like that. Right? It's not like Lariat is, you know, God's gift to anti-air moves either, so there's certainly characters that probably cause her even more trouble, I imagine. That was my attempt at throw teching in the mid-screen. A bit of a silly thing to do, but it worked out there, I suppose. No, man. Perish. Are the streets fighting back? Mostly I'm fighting myself. We be misinputting and shit. It happens. Lariat needs to be useful for something, because it certainly isn't anti-airs. I mean, listen. It anti-airs alright. If you, like, outside of cross-ups, it's fine. It's a little slow, though. If you think of it as a one-button anti-air, like, you know, Geef is basically playing on Modern all the time, as far as his anti-airs. It's just that the Modern anti-air that he does have is, well, a little less. Oh. Okay. Okay, sure. Understandable. Have a nice day. Understandable. Have a nice medal. That's a hard knockdown. I see. Ride reversal. Sure. Nice. I'll get tick thrown. You wouldn't overhead me. You would anti-air me though, which I'm not a fan of. She has a lot of medals, man. Okay. Tried to wake up SPD here. She's got a lot of medals. This is not usually how you want to see something against Manon go this early. Oh! Big kick. So true, bestie. Okay. Do. Nice. Little mid-range command grab jump scare. Never hurt nobody. Well, I tried to DI back there. I didn't quite get it in time, though. Level 3? Really? Okay. Well, that does burn us out, I think. Which is why, you know... Oh, and Manon does have a pretty nasty burnout string, doesn't she? Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of this. I will admit. Oh. Okay. You got me. You spent level 3, I spent level 3. Fine. I was trying to get out of this round without doing that so we could have a meter advantage. It's not gonna happen. I was fighting a chem player who just kept jumping and getting anti-aired over and over and didn't stop. Both of us are bronze, to be fair, but still. You know? My own gameplay looks like that sometimes as well. I just keep jumping even though I keep getting anti-aired. It's one of the classic blunders. What in the hit grab? Why? Uh-oh, I thought she would like try to parry that because she was being very... Yeah. I thought she'd try to parry the jumping. She did not try to parry the jumping. This just in. I'm so sure I want to burn myself out against Manon, actually, now that I think about it. But I've done it. So here we are. Damn, getting hit by that actually caused me to get stuns. He can't do too much damage to us on the bright side. So, you know, though we are 50-50 right now. Oh my god. I don't know what she was doing right there, but sure. Okay. I don't know why she parried. I was very worried about the potential 50-50 for game right there. I guess Geef level 2 isn't full invuln? It is. But it's a very slow startup. It's 18 frame startup on the actual thing. So it's like the easiest reversal to safe jab in the entire game, basically. You can like safe medium that shit. Oh, and to reset her, which would have worked, but I'm bad, I fear. Hit grab on blocks the secret tech. I suppose so, my bad. No. Get back here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for telling you to get back here. You can go wherever you please. Wherever you see fit. Okay. Oh, I wanted that to you, man. Oh, I could have killed her for that. Oopsie. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, could even just with a regular old throw punish, not even like SPD. We could have killed her for that. Ah, sure. Oh, man. Yeah. Nice. You can do a Siberian Express after a health stab when you are far enough away. Yeah, it could be a reset. If you're gonna do that, though, it's probably better to just reset into SPD. Overhead, yeah. I do struggle to react to Manon's overhead on a regular basis, certainly. Ah, guess wrong, sure. Guess wrong, but I actually get hit for it, so we'll take it. Oh, she's out of sweep range. It's horrible news. Oh, could have gotten... Oh, a much better punish there. So could they have, sure. It's been very, very messy. Though they have been getting the better of it, certainly. Oh, she's just not even in range of that. Oh, okay, yep, silly. Silly. I thought she was a lot closer to back to the wall there. It's my bad. I love watching this game, but god am I awful at it, indeed. I mean, I don't know if you're awful at it, but this game's fun to watch on the bright side. Owie. Whew. It's like easy to understand, even if you don't play Street Fighter 6, I think it's quite easy to understand like what is going on. Bonk. Sure, that's my bet. You can have your medal, you monster. Okay. Okay, that's fine by me. Yep. Spend the meter. You're still in a pretty rough situation, honestly. Is that thing cancelable? That little big kick of hers? I'm actually not sure. I guess I never see it canceled, huh? Indeed, I'm awful. I'm bronze 4. Hey, man. You'll learn it. Bonk. Bonk. Sure. Thought she was gonna do the big Kiku again. I was trying to test if it's cancelable. This is fine by me, again. Sure. Wasn't blocking there, apparently. News to me, but I'll take your word for it. Fair enough. She's kind of waiting for you to jump in anti-airing me now. So I should be a bit more careful about that. Right. Drive rush, medium punches plus. That's my bad. Okay. I meant to level 3 there. It's actually a damn good thing I didn't, because we would have wasted the meter. The misinput saved my life a little bit. Ah! Okay, sure. No, man. Yeah, we were still minus there, unfortunately. Ah! Could have gotten a crouch medium punch off that again. Counter hit, or punish counter. Stand leg kick like that. Nice. A little bit of a cross up. Sure. Oh, she's a little late. Nice. She's dead? I believe so, yeah. She's indeed dead. Cool. As a Plague Geef, I concur that 9% of the time I just freaking suck, but I love watching it. You know, oh, don't be so mean to yourself. You're just, you know, you're on your way. I mean, plat as well. I mean, that's... I think that's... What is like the average rank in this game? Probably somewhere around there, a little bit lower, if anything, right? It's not that bad. Don't be so harsh on yourself. It's better to understand when they play slow characters like Geef and Marissa. I think Aki, Ed, Rashid, or Kimberly are hard to understand what's going on. Maybe, yeah, like there's more... There'll be more stuff like happening per second, right? But average Nexus 6 is platinum? Yeah. I guess Diamond, Plat, Gold range? Diamond seems a little high. Platinum seems about right. For a lot of games like that, it's something like that, right? So it'll be like that, you know, high gold, low plat. As time goes on, like roughly averages out. But I guess in S6 it might be a little different just because of the fact that you, like it does sort of defaults to you climbing, even if you have a bit of a negative win rate. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah. Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. Reaction checking me is going to be very effective for the next, let's see, for the next 3 weeks or so. Hopefully people don't catch on too hard. Ow. No, ma'am. That shit is not okay. Thought she was gonna DP potentially after the headbutt there. Respected it a little too much. Sure. Oh, that's meant to be an SPD. Definitely have misinputted more SPDs than I've actually gotten correct inputted SPDs today, which is unfortunate. Honestly, so she can't actually get Oki off that dry brushing after in the mid screen, I don't think. But she was so far away, I actually waited a little too long. I underestimated Juri's dry brush. I think had I just mashed on wake up, I would have caught her. Geef got place plat, everyone else high silver, low gold, so when I go on ranked, I just get steamrolled. I think I'm really lucky on placements. I don't know about all that. Could have had a good day. Gotta be checking this Juri a little bit better. Oh god, than I was in the last game. Finish. Sure, I'll get thrown. In the mid screen. Oh, but yeah, we were actually close enough to the corner that she does get some Oki off that. Fine. Okay. Fine by me. No drive gauge, Mega Mind face. Okay. Bonk. Oh boy. Oh, not dead. I'm dead. Cool. Is the new master system like Legend? Is the highest, Ultimate is like the Diamond of Masters, Grand is Platinum, and High is Gold? Sure, yeah, I mean, in many ways. It doesn't have quite as many ranks as the actual system, like there's not, you know, like a Iron and Rookie and Bronze, and there's only like 4 stratifications, I guess 5 if you count this like regular Master. But sure, you can certainly make that comparison. Oh god. Tried to heavy punch her, and I didn't get the heavy punch out fast enough, and I'm dead. Oh god, I'm dead, Jesus. Yeah, fair enough. This guy got steamrolled there. Any Granblue today? Nope. It's a Juri player that isn't Juri foot to Jorkers or something like that. I mean, their clan is Juri's a baddie, right? So it's not like it's it's a little bit more tame in the you know. It is still definitely about Juri in some way, shape, or another. But yeah, it's not quite like, you know, coming to Juri's feet or something. So let me open my window real quick. Here comes a new challenger. Woo. We have to smile. Okay. Would have felt bad. Why we geef sounds like a rehab. That is why we geef. Slightly tame group, not quite full Gooner, but not far off. I mean, you know. Jerry has a target market. Okay, sure. Hold on. No, sir. Oh, I'm only +1 right there. Yeah, yeah. Can't just headbutt there. Oh, okay. That is 2 hits. So true. My dumbass is not armoring that shit. Don't forget stand light kick, indeed. Can certainly armor that shit, though. It's not the, I guess that's the heavy flicker, the one that does the 2 hits right away. Okay. Actually safe off that. Or I think he just maybe messed it up. Empty jump throws, fair. Very effective against the heavy punch. If we can actually get some SPDs going, we're going to be doing just fine, probably. We have to get that ratio of misinputted to non-misinputted SPDs up a little bit, because right now we have certainly misinputted more than we've done correctly. Wonder if anyone isn't at least moderately gooning plays Jerry. They play for the playstyle. Oh well, I mean, they exist probably. They just want to bulldog your ass. Oh. Nothing wrong with thinking the character you play is attractive though. Oh. Gay. Sure, I'll get thrown in the mid-screen. And I'm not a fan of how much screen space it gives you, nor the fact that it basically lets you get out of burnout for free, but... Oh well. I guess, yeah, throw teching in the mid-screen is a little bit more reasonable when they are burnt out. Because, like, the punish counter combo you're gonna eat is probably not so bad, with literally no drive gauge at their disposal. Okay. Oh, again, +1 on block there. Can't just do that. Amazing. I play Geef and I think he's attractive. Am I as bad as the Jury clans? Probably. If you're in like, you know, Geef's armpit sweat clan or something. That is quite similar. Ooh, I mean, Geef's a more unrealistic body standard than Jury, probably. If you think about it. Oh, okay. Fake fireball, kind of got me. Oh, I just did it again. Oh, okay. What if I reset you? You take this. Good half damage off that stun combo. I didn't get level 3. It's unfortunate. It's fine though, works out. Yeah, very sloppy. It's okay though. Do I play Yule and Abel? I'm 100% gooning. 1,000,000% gooning. I'm just asking questions here. Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with it. Listen, a little bit. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of gooning, man. Everything in moderation, of course. Is Zangief good in this game? Oh yeah, he's quite good. I don't know like exactly like how good. I know this, you know, there's been some people talking about him as like the best character in the game and shit like that. I don't know, that's quite right. He's very strong though. His how about Ryu? I think Ryu's pretty good. He does have a little bit of the problem of just like, I mean, I don't know if there's no reason to play Ryu over like Ken or Akuma or something, right? But like there is a little bit of that consideration to be had, right? Ow. Like, you know, excluding like other characters that share his archetype, like in a vacuum, Ryu is pretty good, I think. Pretty solid. Okay. Honestly, I'm just happy, even though he jumped the SPD, I'm just happy I actually got the input on the reset. If I'm being 100% honest with you. Bakudashu! So true. What the? Okay. Ooh. Didn't have the armor to DI, or the health to DI that. Why would you play Kyle when you can play Soul? So true. No moderation, 100% or 0. Then goon to your heart's content, I fear. Get chopped. Oh. What do I get off stand light kick? Yeah, take your free throws. You earned it. You spent 2 meter. It's only fair. Okay, down and out. No, sir. Only +1 there. I tried to crouch medium punch. Again, I gotta do like a 4-framer or some shit there. I can't level 2 him from this distance. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah. If he just does tornado and neutral like that, we can level 2 him normally, but if it's from that far away, he's out of the suck hitbox. Very cool to swing guy. I like Rashid. I'm gonna enjoy it. Out. Sure. You can't do that. That makes sense. It's an even meatier button than stand light kick. So if you can get that on stand light kick counter, you can definitely get it on stand light punch counter. Okay, cool. Fine by me. I would like not to get burnt out. But yeah, I'm not quite so sure how much of a choice I have exactly in the matter. That's fine by me. Yep. We were too far away to get stunned right there. One has an easy time winning neutral, the other has bigger rewards, so I play Sin. You're talking about Sai and Sai? Yeah, Sai and Cole. Sai Sisk and Cole Sad Guy. And after the discussion, your determination is that's why you play Sin? I suppose you mean that Sin does both, yeah? Bon. Sai Sisk and Cole Sad Guy. Big fan of those guys. Me personally. This might be close enough. That's not level 2! Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, he wasted his super as well. So that's good news, at least. That was not level 2, though. I buffered it a little. I spent a little too long buffering the quarter circles, and I'm sure it got, you know, kind of dirty at some point. And the game decided that I wanted level 3. It's fine. Cole Sad Guy is honestly still accurate to his character and gameplay. True. Is that all you got? Very glad he did a fake DI setup there, certainly. Big fan of that. Sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, sure. Overhead. Oh, it's meaty enough to combo off of. Yep. The rumors are true. I am in the blender. I heard him say mix-up, and I didn't quite. Yeah. I was not ready for the overhead. Wife gone, sad guy, indeed. These two would be nice to have as IRL friends. I think so. Geef's very motivating and nice, and Rashid is just kind of a goofball. Probably fun to hang out with. Okay. Oh yeah, that fireball hits low enough that it breaks the heavy punch armor. It's so true. Oh, that breaks DI. So, okay. Yeah. Get on set. Bonk. Ew! I was worried about him doing like a wake up super. Should have been more worried about other things, clearly. Rashid would be recording TikToks 95% of the time, though, so not that fun to actually hang out with. Yeah. He's at least, you know, he's present enough to be in this fight. He's not constantly looking at his camera and shit. It's something. That's not my favorite, certainly. Yeah. Ah, he jumped. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. If I'd be a little bit more excited to keep his turn going. I believe I'm dead off that overhead. Yep. Oh, well, I should be. Oh, he had level 2 again, I just realized. Jesus. If he wanted to right there, he could have let the tornado rip once more. Did he say I suck when he loses? He does, yeah. I suck! What's going on, Rain? The overlapping inputs with Geef are so weird. I mean, it's just because for level 2 right there, it's because I was just kind of spinning the circle, like, you know, spinning in that double quarter circle motion back and forth for so long while the super was happening that at some point I probably did end up, you know, going a little bit too far up, a little bit too far back, something like that. I should buffer it a little later into the super animation, I suppose. What in the Gigantic Kai is that tornado? I never played Streets. Yeah, it's really good. It's what that tornado, Racism Storm, is the best super in the game. Is what it is. Put some respect on your elders, good sir. Okay. The ratio of properly inputted SPDs is certainly going up. Which I'm a fan of. Hello, Mr. Driver Overhead. How goes it? I'll happily get thrown a couple times by Bison until this damn bomb is off me. Ooh, okay. Sure. Ow. 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 I will slightly less happily get thrown a couple of times by Bison with this bomb on me. What? Wait, huh? Did I wait? I must have waited too long to do that, because I tried to do headbutt into EXSPD there, and I got counter hit, which is certainly not real. But I must have just waited too long to do the SPD. That's unfortunate. Because headbutt into a 5-frame move is definitely a frame trap, right? But I just waited way too long to do the SPD. That's my bad. Because you can't cancel it right away. You do have to, like, pause a little bit. But that was punishable by light SPD, actually. What? I don't know what's happening today. I know why I'm being so sloppy with the inputs, but these are like new mistakes.
Nerds.
I've never quite missed the drive reversal punish on an SPD like that. Oh, Tatibara, by the way, thank you for the follow. Just level 2, and during that level 2, build a full bar, get another level 2. Yeah. It's a good ass super. It's a good ass super that Rashid guy has, certainly. Could have SPD'd him once again there, but honestly, right now, I'm not so sure how confident I am in my ability to SPD on a timer. Okay. Just called him out. And he did not have it in him. That's good. Super Rashid Kick is such a funny name for a super. I do hear him say Super Rashid Kick more often than I'd like. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 10:40. Have a nice stream break. See you next time. Always remember, we are almighty. So true. Thank you, Magnus. Okay, going to sleep at such a responsible time. How impressive. My ass been going to sleep like at 6 a.m. past few days. Like some sort of cave dweller. Okay. You're trying to switch up the positions in which I'm SPDing this Bison, right? Like right away after the headbutt, after one health stab reset when they try to jump. Now, you know, punish them for that health stab reset with a bit of a combo, and then continued SPDing them. Right. What does the Ramadan fasting entails? Just not eating until night? Yeah, sunrise to sunset, basically. No food, no water. And, you know, also, like, being a good person and shit like that. Lots of other, like, you know, as far as, like, the physical things, it's that. Ow. Oh, okay, sure. I thought he would jump, honestly. I thought he'd be scared of the reset. That's where I command grabbed him last time. It seems not. Oh, the bomb! They set up us the bomb. So, okay. It's not that bad, really, in the grand scheme of things. You get used to it. But it does, you know, it's definitely not prime fighting game playing hours, right? It doesn't set your brain up for success to do something as mentally taxing as playing Street Fighter 6. Not even that it's not fun, but like Street Fighter 6 is just like, you know, or I mean Grand Blue too, but also honestly, especially Street Fighter is just like a lot for your brain to keep track of, right? The no water would be really tough for me. Big respect. You got used to it. Been doing it for like, you know, once a month for like 12 years, or a year for like 12 years now or something. No, probably more, right? I didn't do it too much when I was like young, obviously. But what about coffee? No, nothing like with any sort of nutritional value, basically. Rashid isn't his name; it's his dead friend's name, and he's glorifying him by keeping it alive. Really? I did not know. That's very sad. What? That's really sad. I mean, I like Rashid. It's a cool name. As an Arabic speaker myself, I do enjoy the name. I'm not gonna burn I am gonna burn myself after this. I lied. No nutritional value chips. So true. Yeah, actually, in the Quran, there's a page that says that Skittles are okay, actually, because that shit has no value. Well, yeah, SS6 is definitely like a huge mental stack game. It's why I'm saying, like, you know, when that Jerry was DIing me a lot, I'm like, this is a very good time to be, you know, the next, you know, until Ramadan is over, so basically for like the next 3 weeks or something, is going to be a very good time to reaction checkmate. Raging strike my ass in Grand Blue, you know, DI my ass in Street Fighter. You will be rewarded thusly. Because the brain is not braining super well right now. And reactions are one of the first things to go, I find. Oh! Oh, wait, why'd the command grab? I honestly thought, I stood up and I got scared. Because I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna get grabbed. But it whiffed. I guess I kind of stood up and then crouched again. I must have crouched before the hitbox came out. Sure, we'll take it. That's fair. That's on me for sure. She sure is staying, she sure is staying at full fucking screen. I wonder what she has in store. Ooh! Sure. Pick up DI. Fine in the grand scheme of things. No, man. Perfect, Betty. Okay, sure. Nope. Sure. Oh, actually too early, yeah. Normally you just double dash and it auto times it for you, but the fact that I hit her so far away, I didn't think the double dash would reach her. I think I was right, too. Cammy Hooligan grab whiffs on crouch? Correct, yeah. That's why she has the overhead there, too, right? You crouch the grab, but then if she overheads you, and you're holding down back, then you die. That's sort of the mix there. Yeah, her hooligan grab does in fact whiff on crouches. Got a feeling. Oh, okay, that's not how to punish that. That's not how to act on that feeling. Sure. Oh, okay. Neutral jump? Yep. This Cammy's been a big fan of neutral jumping, even in neutral, right? So I figured once they got to the corner, it definitely would be the case. That's something you got to be pretty careful doing against Geef, certainly. The first sign of tiredness is a decrease in performance. Quite vague, but sure, yeah. Not incorrect in many ways. Can't you just jab her out of hooligan too, or am I dumb? No, you certainly can, yeah. It's a bit of a... I like, personally, for stuff like that, I like Geef's 5 medium punch. It's a little slower, but like, a lot of the times if you use the chop, I found like the hitbox on it is not quite as generous as I'd like it to be, right? But you totally can just jab her out of it on reaction. She can also short stop though, right? Depending on where she starts from. In which case, depending on spacing, that could be a bit of a problem for you. But like just hitting grab on reaction is certainly an option. It is just you gotta react, which again, I'm not entirely sure that I'm in the proper brain state to do. I mean, if you're feeling really like big nuts, big baller, you could TK borscht her out of it, right? Probably, right? I always went for jab on it, never went for 5 MP. Yeah, I mean, jab's a little faster, so it's nice. But if you have like the time, 5 MP is just a lot more reliable, I've found, right? This thing say activate Windows on the... I just realized this. You see, you notice this? It's telling me to activate Windows. Go to settings to activate Windows. I promise you, my Windows copy is legal. I had a Windows update today, and now it's... I just noted. That's been on my screen the whole day, hasn't it? Yeah. Huh. Oh, we'll go to settings after this and see if we can activate Windows, because now it's going to bother me. Illegal at Windows? No. I promise you. It came with this computer. Exposed? It came with the computer that I bought, but I had a Windows update today, and now it's just saying apparently my Windows isn't activated? What in the world? Well, I do want to try something. Hello, Sentient Brick the streams. How are you? Brick's a criminal? Yeah, you know, maybe, you know, if it's a crime to be so handsome and funny, then fair enough. How do I hooligan? Again, I forgot. Hooligan, it's quarter circle, forward and punches, huh? So like, yeah, theoretically, if she is doing something like that, you could probably just borscht her out of it, right? Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but again, that's like That's the real. That's some real big dick stuff. The cyber police is on its way, criminal. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? We are about to get Steam maintenance. We're gonna get hit by Steam maintenance anyways. Let me go try and activate my Windows, I guess. Huh? Okay, hold on. Let's go to settings to activate Windows, I suppose. Hold on. Go to settings. Oh, I guess no. Yeah, settings. Wait, excuse me. Oh, there you go. Just grab this real quick. Go to settings to activate Windows. Huh? System? Windows isn't activated. Activate now. Oh, dude, I fucking... Okay. You guys, I don't know how you guys view this, but whenever Windows asks me to update, I delay it for as long as I possibly can, right? I delay it for as long as I possibly can at all times. It's because, like, I don't know how they fucking manage it, but it feels like every single time I update Windows, something weird happens, right? Like something that was working stops working or something like that, right? So I always say no, later, and then eventually they'll like force you to do it, right? There are people that update immediately. Okay, I'm glad you guys. But like, so eventually they force you to do it, right? Like at a certain point, you can't say no forever. Likewise, just leave it till we are no longer asking it to force updates. Yeah. My Bluetooth died with the last update. Yeah, they always do some fucking fuck shit, right? You're 100%. Microsoft is so ass at software. Yeah. Now, here's a funny thing. Again, I bought this computer. It came with a copy of Windows 11 that I paid for, right? And it is a legal copy of Windows 11. And yet, this update... Is there anything like... Hold on. Is there anything that I don't want you guys to see on this screen? I don't think so. You can see my name. That's fine. I don't care if you know my name. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think I'm not gonna like. I'm not showing you like my SIN number or anything like that. But look at this. Activation. Oh, you can't even see my name because it's on the other side. But it's okay. We can't activate Windows on this device because you don't have a valid digital license or product key. If you think you do have a valid license or key, select troubleshoot below. What? The Windows update no longer acknowledges my copy of Windows. What the fuck do you mean? How? My again, I promise you, my legal copy of Windows that I paid for, you guys, I mean, I've been streaming, this has never been on the bottom right of my screen, this activate Windows thing, right? I've been streaming this whole fucking, okay, you know what? Let me show you, right? Here's, from but just yesterday, right? But like when you're playing from but game, yesterday. Look at this. This is us playing Sam Lafon yesterday. Do you notice a distinct lack of activate Windows on the bottom right corner here? This Windows update has broken my Windows activation. That's a new one, man. How the fuck did they manage that? This sounds on brand for Windows. I mean, they always fuck something up, but like this is a new one. Microsoft stole their own product. Average Windows 11 experience. Yeah, that's what I used to run on an older laptop that I had. I used to run Ubuntu. It was way nicer, but this computer just came with Windows, so whatever. This activate Windows thing is gonna be on the bottom of my screen for now, I suppose. Oh well. Literally Arasaka for real. This makes it even more afraid to be forced to upgrade to Windows 11. Yeah, I mean I do not like. Why is Windows like this? It's so odd. Yeah, I mean I usually I was on Windows 10 for a long time, and then even after Windows 11 was out. But then, if you troubleshoot it, should give you the I changed hardware option or something like that. But I didn't even. Again, this is the copy of Windows that came with this computer, which I've had for like a year. I'm gonna out of curiosity, because again, Steam maintenance is gonna hit us in a second anyway. What if I troubleshoot here? What happens? If the stream dies and it restarts my computer, then I apologize. But give me a second. Detecting activation problems. I usually if Windows 11 is the newest Windows, I won't get it until 6 years after it comes out normally. Oh, cool. Troubleshooting is completed. We weren't able to activate Windows. I changed hardware on this device recently. No, I didn't, but okay. The other option is contact support. So sure. Microsoft account? I don't know what my fucking Microsoft account is. Reactivate Windows. Select this device from below. MSI? They think it's my fucking laptop still? Oh my god, it's my fucking Microsoft account is linked with the wrong whatever the fuck. This MSI, this is my old laptop that I had before I even started this YouTube channel. What the fuck are they talking about? I gave this laptop to my brother, and he has since then gotten a different computer because it's that fucking old. Microsoft account should be the email and password you just log into the PC with. I use a PIN. I haven't used this laptop in like 2 years. I've had Windows updates on this computer before that did not brick it like this. You have to pry Windows 10 from my cold dead hands. And this is my problem. I bought a new computer, so it came with Windows 11, right? I was forced to upgrade to Windows 11, and no, yeah, what the fuck is this, man? Thank you, Microsoft. Very cool. I'm gonna deal with this later. We're just gonna have the little activate Windows thing on the bottom right for all the Street Fighter videos today. I don't know what to say. Password manager on a web browser, see if it's still stored in there. Yeah, I mean, I can remember at the end. Like, I don't even know like what email I have associated, like a Microsoft email. I can figure it out though, but I won't do it right now. We've already talked enough tech troubleshooting on this. I hate Microsoft. I hate Windows. I hate Arasaka. I hate Arasaka. I hate Arasaka, man. Choom, don't fuck with me, Choom. For legal reasons. Me suggesting that I want to throw a Molotov cocktail through Microsoft HQ's windows, that is a joke. That is a joke. That is a comedic joke that I am making to be funny. I have no, but you know, for legal reasons. As a joke. Have to pay a visit to Arasaka Tower. Yep. As it were, exactly. Hypothetically. Okay, I don't think Steam maintenance will start in like a minute and kick us out. Let's see if we can get a game here anyway. Regardless. We might, honestly, I kind of want to watch, when Steam maintenance hits, I think I want to watch, I have not seen any of Capcom Cup, because I just haven't had, ever since the Capcom Cup, I just want to play a lot of Ryu, it was so hype. Yeah, so I haven't seen like any of Capcom Cup, just because I like, you know, I just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it, and it was happening usually too late for me to be able to watch it live. But, I mean, I guess, at this point, it's not spoilers, right? Like, anyone, like, even as someone who didn't watch any of it at all, like, everyone knows who won, right? Like, is it... I think it's fine to discuss. If you don't know by this point, you probably also don't care, so... Yeah. Well, actually, I guess I should double check. Because again, I didn't watch it. I just kind of looked it up quickly. It was Kakeru, yeah? Is that right? It's fine, yeah. I was on vacation too. Like, I didn't watch the thing either, but I tried to look it up to find out. Ow. What? Oh god, the second hit. I tried to punish it with SPD, but there's actually the second hit still. Sure. It happened again! The exact thing happened again. I tried to punish it. Are you dead? No, you're not. I'll do it again, though. I keep thinking there's one of the Tatsus only has one hit, right? After I block the first one, I try to SPD him, and then I get killed by the second one. Okay, sure. Are there more Ryu's online? Took a break from fighting games to No Life Wilds? That's fair. Real's also, this guy. Real is relatively common. Relatively. Zangief Bellotto had some nice matches. Yeah, I think I might watch, when Steam Maintenance inevitably kills us here, we might go watch Capcom Cup a little bit. Just like some grands. It's not going to take that long, but you know, I would like to watch like the grands, see what happens. We can kind of, whenever we get a moment, we can watch kind of like some of the more interesting matches you guys recommend or something. Did that jump, believe it or not? I know I jump a lot. That one was actually accidental, though. That was, speaking of accidental, my god. Talk about giving me a second chance at life here, Mr. Ryu. Do Tatsu again. I want to actually punish it properly. Oh, or I'll die. It's my bad. Okay. So I need to, with that Tatsu, I assume, check the Blaz compilation, Kid was hype. I did hear that he popped off, right? Like, the only person he lost to was Kakeru, who won the whole thing. That's great. He's like 13, right? Like, that's really, really impressive, man. That's one thing to be, like, good at a fighting game when you're that young. It's another thing to have that kind of clutch gene when you're that young, right? To be able to perform, like, you know, on the biggest stage. 15 still impressive? Yeah, I mean, it's not like, yeah, so it's like, oh, 15? Nah, actually, nah. It's not even that cool. But still, regardless, insane. Yeah, definitely. I tried to dash up and light SPD him. He was not having it. Fine. Oopsie. Oh, okay. What the? Oh, my SPD. My SPD, man. Not again. Okay. Is 15 coming in via loser's bracket, but still did really well? Yeah. Very, very impressive. Oh, Blaz was playing... Wait, was he playing Ryu when he qualified for Capcom Cup too? I watched the Brian F video, I think, on the qualifier where Blaz actually got in, but I forget. Was he playing Ryu back then too? Alright. That explains why everyone's talking about wanting to play Ryu now. If Blaz did like a really good job on him. It's not quite what I wanted, but he's dead anyway, so we'll take it. He played Ed then? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Like, in my head, I did not have Blaz filed under Ryu. Wasn't he like Grandmaster with Ken and Ryu when he was 12 or something in SF5? No, I believe it. But again, it's a big difference between, like, you know, like a kid can have a lot of free time and therefore be very good at a video game. But like for a kid to be able to perform at, you know, again, that level with that much pressure on them, that's like truly, like very amazingly impressive. Oh my god, these SPDs, man, I can't do it. I've gotten what, like 5 opportunities to SPD punish these Tatsus. One time, twice, I got hit because it was a 2-hit Tatsu, and twice again, I just misinputted the SPDs. It's breaking my heart. That's not even that great because we're still burnt. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Want to burn him out as well. These fists of his. I forgot. Yeah. When he I forgot. When I see that, I have to jump. Yeah. Ryu level 2 is a little, because like if I block it when he fully charges it like that, not only does it do a shit ton of chip because we were in burnout, but also he'd be safe. As soon as I see him charge that, I should jump. But it's very rare that they actually use it as a reversal, so I did forget. Oopsie. Not respecting the jump there. I was too worried about the reversal. Bonk. What the? I thought if I fully charged it, he would land into me in time. Guess what didn't fucking happen? Oh, solar plexus hits twice. Yeah. Okay, real quick, we should replay review that. Just because that, I believe I know what to do there. But I'm not, that would be this round, right? Again, we're supposed to jump it, yeah? Reckon he'll win Evo before he hits 20? Possible. I think we're supposed to jump that. Yeah, so like right here. Oh, oopsie. Right here. There you go. So I think as soon as I see him do this, what I'm supposed to do is like this. Right? Yeah. I mean, if he charges, I can also just hit him, right? But again, in case he doesn't charge it all the way, right? Then again, we should just jump on the super flash regardless. I don't think it'll catch us if he does it right away, if we jump on the super flash. Actually, I guess that's a good question. Is that... So, I guess I want to go back to his player control, I suppose. Actually, Yeah, okay, no, this, I have to leave. I have to go to training mode for this. Because I want Ryu to do Wake Up Level 2 and not hold it at all. So, like, if I have him reversal settings, Wake Up Reversal, Super Arts, there you go. Oh, let's see. I want him to do it right away, and I want... So, this way he won't hold it, yeah? He does it right away? Yes, okay. Can I... If I jump on reaction to the Super Flash, do I get clipped by this? So I'm holding up forward now? No. Okay, yeah. So that is just the answer. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Because the thing is, to my understanding, what's Shin Hashigaki again? It's double quarter circle back? Right? Something like that? Punches? Ah, okay. Yeah, so if he does this and holds it, right? Yeah, exactly. You see that? If I block this, he's safe. I can't really... I mean, I'm plus... I guess... Is he... I'm plus 20? Is there something I can do about this? Like in the case that I do mess up and not jump? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we can't drive rush to him in time. Wheel kick won't hit him. Yeah, he is safe there for sure. Maintenance just came in clutch, right? Yeah. Is there anything I can actually do to punish this in the world where I do mess up and block it? That, I guess, yeah. Can't, like, do this, certainly. Yeah, no, he blocks. Yeah, I mean, we could... potentially? Ooh. It's, again, this is not the way, but I am just kind of curious. Maintenance is up anyway, so let's do some labbing, I guess. Yeah, it looks like the best thing we'll get, potentially, is that drive rush medium punch, right? Which is still good to know. Oh, the rest don't connect? Come on. Is there another button? Drive rush, like, stand leg kick, maybe? Yeah, okay, that's the real thing we can do. Okay. We can get punish counter, stand leg kick, it seems. Pretty reliably, yeah, and then we can go into that. Again, not great, but it's something. But again, what we're supposed to do, whenever if we see him do that level 2 super flash, you know, we jump. Even, honestly, and regardless, we don't need to do the body splash on the way down, right? Because if we do this... I guess if he's charging it, we do, huh? Yeah, if he's charging it, we'll need to... Because what I'm saying is, you know, we could theoretically, we could jump over him and get a full punish counter regardless. If he's in the corner like this, though, we can't. So it's safest to do this, right? It's safest to just jump in on him and get the combo that way. Like this. Into, you know, whatever it is we want to do. But, you know, if he doesn't charge it, we can jump over him and then get, like, a full punish counter, basically. We can do something like, you know, this into... Ooh, wait, I thought it said I was plus 28 there. Drive rush leg kick into OD lariat, maybe? You can get drive rush leg kick into drive rush. If it's punish counter, you can get a... Wait, why is he doing the thing that I told him to do? Am I stupid? Is that not wake up reversal? Oh, it's because he's playing the recording? Yeah. What? Why isn't he doing the wake up level 2? Onto the non-charged version. Okay, turn it on, turn it off and back on again. Am I stupid? There you go. So yeah, if he does this, we are plus... Oh, we're only plus 11. Yeah, okay. So in general, it is just... It's better to just jump, like, neutral jump and bonk him in the head, right? And then go from there. Gotcha. I guess probably, ideally, our best starter is actually this, right? From aerials like that. If it's charging, can you just jump and hit him? Yeah, you can. And even if he doesn't charge, you can jump and hit him. So it all works. Yeah, our best starter, I think, is that landing headbutt. But yeah. Whether it's if he charges it, same idea. Or we can just jump up and hit him. So that's what we did. I realized that a little too late, and he only half charged it. So I saw the super, and I was like, haha, I baited the super, and I down backed, and then I was like, wait a second, this is level 2, and I jumped too late, and he smacked me with it, right? Again, as soon as we see the super flash for level 2 is very distinctive, right? He's stancing up and shit. So as soon as we see that, we should jump. Can you just jump up and flying press, keep him in the corner? Do you still get hit by it? No, you can definitely jump. I was wondering if we could if we could jump and land behind him and still get like a big punish counter. Which, like, if we do it preemptively, we certainly can. If we do it on a reaction to the super flash, which is what we should do certainly, then we can't. I don't think. Right? Yeah. Behold. So again, the best answer is just jump and then kill him from there. Whether he charges, this is him not charging it. We can jump, again, on reaction to the super flash, come down and kill his ass, right? Or we can, if he charges it, same kind of idea, right? We jump, we come down, we kill his ass, right? Exact same thing. So it works out regardless. Cool. I kind of want to watch the Capcom Cup Grands, actually. It's gonna be a bit. Steam Maintenance is probably nearly over, honestly, but I'm just curious, honestly. I haven't gotten the chance, so let's go do that real quick. I'm sure it's somewhere I can just go grab the VOD and watch it. This is the stream. That works. This is the whole stream here. Let's see. Activate Windows for real. Monster Hunter? So true. Oh yeah, it was Blaz as well. Damn, I realized it was Kakaru, Blaz, and Grants. Damn.
Fantasy brackets, you could tell me
All right.
Able to predict all games. Continue the
Sorry. I went a little too far ahead. The player is very it's very dense. It's 8 hours, so a little bit of a jump is a lot of time passed. Let me mute my own Street Fighter here in the background for a sec, just so we don't get this this Ryu theme background noise. There we go. You can also turn this down a little bit because it is quite loud.
Cockadoo versus Blood all over the air.
Fudo Lashar is also a crazy set. Yeah, we can definitely watch a couple as little intermissions here as we're going. Because I am very interested in Capcom Cup, obviously. I just didn't get a chance to watch any of it, so we'll spoil it here.
Let's direct to the game. Here we go.
So yeah, so it was Blaz, Kakaru, huh? And there's still a while left, and I wonder if there's a reset in here or what. Blaz coming from losers, yeah.
We'll see what adjustments happen. Kakaru, of course, has just been looking so on point, but right there, already getting beat into the punch, literally.
Yeah, JP is really back in a big way, I think. Right? Not because Kakaru won Capcom Cup. Even like way before then, like they did nerf him pretty bad in the season 1 to season 2 transition. But they really they gave him back pretty much like almost all the stuff they took away from him except for amnesia. His crouch heavy punch is almost as good as it was, and they also buffed his level 2 and shit like that, right? Blaz came in from losers, yeah. That donkey kick shit they gave to Ryu too. It's just so much like it's such a nice like drive gauge breaking string in neutral like that. Because that heavy donkey punch does an entire bar of drive gauge, right? It's a nasty thing. What the? Okay. I gotta parry a lot more, man. Even like at my own MR, people are perfect parrying me all the goddamn time. It causes me trouble. Let me move myself to the side here while we're doing this. We'll get back in the middle later.
Anything really, but Kakaru backs off. He sensed danger. The instincts are so up there. The punish counter, the tail end of the swing. Still manages to catch.
And Blaz has gotten so many hits already with that.
I'm kind of curious what the game plan against the JP zoning is here. I feel like I have a slight misunderstanding of how you're supposed to get past JP's zoning. As Geef. Like right now, damn! I kind of think of it as like, when he sets up the portals, I drive rush. After I block a spike, I walk forward a bit. Everything else, I kind of hold it. He's gonna kill. I think so, right? It's barely scaled. Yeah. That was like one button hit confirmed, so I got almost max damage on that level 3. Doing like 3.5k or something on that shit.
3 bars to the name of Blaz, so ever important. When you see how often he carries his opponents to the corner, and just like that to start things off, the standing light kick to gauge.
Oof, damn, that donkey kick is so good, man. What's funny is that Kakaru's going to play Mai for Capcom Cup, but his wife told him to play JP. I saw that tweet, yeah.
And this has been Kakaru's MO, right?
Well, you know, dude, it's so cool, because, like, it's $1 million, right? That his ass just won. I mean, Kakaru at this point is, at least as far as like prize money, this dude is definitely the winningest Street Fighter 6 player right now, right? Because he got $1 million from this, he got like $500,000 from Gamers 8 or something, didn't he? Like that sort of precursor to the Saudi Arabian like sports washing thing that he won in year 1. He won like 500k from that or something, right? Like Kakaru is genuinely making a shit ton of money playing fighting games.
Kakaru gets a huge clutch back throw, though. This could change everything.
Okay.
Especially when he throws the parry. He puts the level
and it's just like, this is just checkmate, right? Yeah, like. That is. I mean, like, what even is the option there? Wake up level 3, I guess? Right? He's set for the next 10 years finance-wise? I mean, he can just, depending on what his lifestyle looks like. If you just got a lump sum of $1.5 million, you were that young, he's got some good financial literacy, you know, he invests like a good amount of that shit in like a nice little ETF or something. Like, he doesn't have to work ever again if he doesn't want to, right? Anonymous gifter, thank you very much for the one gifted there. Much appreciated, very kind of you. Well, I mean, like, if you got, again, he's gotten basically $1.5 million. Though I guess he probably, you pay tax on that shit? I guess so, right? What does that count as? I know no one is watching Capcom Cup right now to think about the accounting of the whole thing, but like it is like genuinely an insane amount of money that he's earned from those 2 tournaments combined, right? Depends on the tax rate. Yeah, it's like you know. Still a lot, yeah. Even if it's like if you get a 900K lump sum, again, he's young enough, you know, time value of money. 900K now is definitely better than earning that 900K over the course of like, you know, working a job for 30 years or whatever. Because you can invest it right now and you can have it grow year over year. So depending on how lavish Kakaru and his wife's life is, they're probably set. I thought I read somewhere he would get 900K, but I was wrong. And again, don't forget about the $500,000 he won from Gamers 8, right? Which he might get like 350K of that or something. Burnout against JP is miserable, but you just have to take the chip. If you don't have the health for it, then...
yeah, not quite late enough for the timing to combo with the spike, so he just takes the teleport out of the corner. Very smart from Kakaru. But that time got caught standing up when the kid was still in crouch medium kick range. You go pay for that every time.
3 bars to the side of Blaz.
It's really cool though. I'm just like, the reason I'm like fixating on it so much is it's very like, this is one of the reasons that everyone, I mean, listen, the prize pool is definitely one of the reasons that everyone is so invested in Capcom Cup. Sorry, the primary reason. Obviously, like, you know, it's always good to watch like high-level Street Fighter, to watch the best people in the world go at it, but like, it's just such a new concept for the FGC, I think, at least in my eyes, that like, I'm like, holy shit, like this guy, you know, I think he got around, in total he got around 1.2 million after tax. Yeah, like that's so cool to me, you know? The next Capcom Cup being 2 mil is also crazy. Did they announce that? That's it's so cool, because like, it's just, again, yeah, such a new idea to me that someone could like, not only make a living by being good at fighting games, but like, make a lot of money. $1 million a year, basically. If you think about it, you know, he's been working for a year. Now, granted, realistically, he's been building that experience up for way more than a year, right? But like, you know, he's been working for a year to get ready for Capcom Cup. Makes $1 million. That's pretty fucking good. That's not a living. That is a lot of money. Now, it's one guy, right? I don't know what second place gets like 100K or something, right? It's a huge drop off as far as I'm aware. It's really cool seeing Capcom put money into SF as an esport. I agree, man. The other spots also get money, not as much as first, but something. Yeah, but it is, to my understanding, that is one of the kind of complaints about Capcom Cup right now, is the drop-off is huge. Like, I think last year, at least, when the one that Uma won, I think second place was like 100K, which is still a lot of money, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to pretend like 100K is not money, but compared to $1 million, it's a $900,000 money match, this grand finals, right? And then like third place is like 50 and fourth is 10 or something like that, which like, you know, viewership peaked to like 350, so the prize money's paying off. Yeah, that's a lot of people, man. People will be invested when people are playing. Like, some people are just gonna be like, you know, a lot of people are gonna be very dedicated to Street Fighter and they're gonna watch. They want to watch the best players in the world play for the level of sports. But like that larger casual audience is gonna be much more interested in the idea that one of these motherfuckers is playing. Yeah, again, this right now is a $900,000 money match, right? We can talk about how technically, yeah, like they've been working for it the whole year, all of this, whatever. But at the end of the day, right now, this comes down to, in these like 20 minutes or whatever, that these like 1 or 2 best of 5s happened. That was a $900,000 money match. That shit's just hype, and it's stressful, and it's like you imagine what it's like to be one of these players in this situation, right? It makes it very, very exciting. So.
Blaz also just needs one more hit.
Can you imagine getting fourth at this shit, making 10K? Again, listen, 10K is good money, but like, you watch a dude walk away with $1 million. You were 2 matches away from getting $1 million yourself, but instead you get 10K. $2 million for next year is really fucking sick. That's awesome. Thank you, Capcom. And yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool, man.
Early drive reversal for the side of Kakaru.
It definitely legitimizes it as an esport too, right? Which is something that I'm a big fan of.
If you look as to see the drive gauge right now, you understand why his
JP is one of the last characters you want to fight for 900K, dude. Could you imagine? Dude, you're burnt out against JP. He puts up a level 2. You're like eating the chip damage.
That hits. Counter hit as well. Oh.
One guess for $900,000. 2 million is for the whole prize pool, not top 1. Oh, it already has been. Okay, so honestly, I probably would prefer that, because like, listen, getting $1 million is good shit. Getting $2 million is even better shit, certainly. But I would much, if they're saying that, like, you know, they're gonna expand the rest of the prize pool, I like that more, I think. I didn't actually see them announce this. I just heard from chat here, but like, if it's like, you know, first place is gonna get $1 million, and second place is gonna get like 500K, and third place is gonna get like 200K, and fourth place is gonna get like 100K or something, I'd probably much rather that than like, you know, first place getting 1.7 million or something like getting even more of the lion's share of the prize pool. Because, like, listen, Blaz was 15, so, like, he's fucking pogging. Can you imagine being 15 years old, making $100,000 for playing video games? Like, some of these motherfuckers got, like, you know, wives and children and shit like that. And they get 5th place, they get $5. So it's definitely nice that, you know, it could definitely help soften the blow of not winning a little bit. Pizza Party and V-Bucks? Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. His entire education just got funded? True. First place gets 1.9 million, second place gets 50K, can you imagine? I would be really mad, honestly. Young and advantage? Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, just for like his own good, like for his own upbringing, it's probably a good thing that Blaz didn't win the million, you know? Though his parents, hopefully, you know, his parents would hopefully keep that in check. Because I don't think it's very difficult to give any 15-year-old $1 million and not have them turn into just a complete shithead. And it wouldn't even be their fault, man. It's that you're 15. Like, what are you supposed to do? Right? Gotta be that will definitely be very big on the parents to try and make sure that their kid remains like a normal human being if that happens. Be a case of too much, too young. You'd have no idea what to do with it. Yeah. 100K is 99 million pesos in Chile, by the way. How does that work exactly with the exchange rate? Is he like how because, you know, like, is it also like 9,900 times more expensive to buy anything on average in Chile than it is in, like, America? Or is it actually like a very favorable exchange rate for him? Is it closer to him winning, like, you know, the equivalent of like 500K or 600K or something? My fighting game total winnings are solid and sturdy. €5, very proud. Yeah. It's favorable, dangerously favorable. I see. Oh, save me. Save me from the burnout punish. Oh, what the? Dude, I mean, okay, you can't blame him though, right? Again, if we're ever talking about, like, all the time we talk about, oh, it's, you know, it's tournament, there's stakes on the line, there's whatever, like, you know, drops happen. This is the stakes, right? This is stakes. There's no stakes greater than, again, this $900,000 money match that, by the way, you are currently losing, right? Like Kakaru is one game away from winning this $900,000 money match that they're playing.
Now are we gonna pop it once he gets down? Yes, he's gonna try to continue the combo.
It's a cheap house? Damn.
Will he be able to do it? And he does! Kakaru on set point.
This is like right here, man. I can't imagine being Blaz, man. This is fucked up. Like, this is just so, like, I'm so, I'm not even watching this live. It's in the past. I already know what happens, and this is just so stressful, right? This is so stressful, man. And, like, yeah, when he gets this first win, now the round's a bit in his favor, right? You're down on the drive gauge. $900,000. Like, my head is tingling just thinking about it. This is fucked up, man.
What do you do now? The backdash. Away from danger, away from the throw. Parry's coming in. Just about orange now. Blaz does get the punish counter. Sweep.
If I lost to a silly mistake, it'd haunt me, not gonna lie. And this, like, you know, it's shit like this. Oh, God. It's one of those things where, like, you know, if you're okay. If you get really pissed about losing like this, I mean, you know, no brick motivational speech is saving anyone here, right? And I would be right there with you, man. I'd be like, that fucking sucks. Dude, no fear. Look at him. It's really something to be this brave right now. Like, drive rush, crouch, medium kick, round start. Like, that blocks the overhead, dude. Kakaru wins, obviously, right? He's doing it, but I'm just like, I'm very impressed by Blaz. Bro, kid's 15. How is he this strong, like, mentally?
Indeed, and look at that, he's just willing down that drive beater.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be, man.
Once Blaz is holding it in response to the second spike.
I hate this. Dude, I hate this. This is just...
Heavy punch.
Yeah, and your drive gauge slowly.
He strikes.
No.
Oh, the combo leaves some damage on the table.
Drops the combo. Yo.
Anyway, 5-second rule.
5-second rule. I like it. I do love that. Drops the combo, picks it back up. 5-second rule. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, this is so tough, man. What do you do about this? Oh, good stuff though. The jump backs. That's actually really clever, yeah. He couldn't really chase him down with the drive gauge. Dude. Oh, man. God. It's so nerve-wracking, man. Like, again, I know Kakaru wins this. I'm not even watching this live. And it's still just... Also, Azur, thank you for the 7 months, by the way. Sorry. It's so nerve-wracking still. Weird opinion. I think it's better for Blas' development to have lost this match. It's frustrating, but he also knows there are people better than him. If he won this, it could inflate the ego a lot. It could also just be my worried teacher brain overthinking things. Man, you sound like Master Roshi, man. You sound like Jackie Chan. But I mean, you're based. You're based. I'd for real cry, I think. Oof. God damn, man.
Showed how to manipulate your opponent beyond the means we've ever seen before. Incredible play from both sides.
Kakuru's interaction at the end is so wholesome. I mean, them walking up and just hugging each other. Gotta be Nemo when he was like 12? Yeah, yeah. Very Goku pilled, certainly. $1 million, man. Jesus Christ. What a guy.
You gotta love it in the emotions running thick tonight.
That's like, it's just insane. Like, that's gotta be insane to just think about, right? Like, just being Kaku right now, standing there being like, I just made $1 million. I want $1 million fucking dollars. Blas the youngest finalist? I mean, oh yeah, 15. Man. Battle of Alcohol was definitely open that night. It fucking better be. It better be an expensive one too, man. $1 million. Jesus Christ. I think the Blas is like taller than him. Blas is 15. He's like bigger than Kakeru. That's funny. God damn. We also ignore the activate Windows thing. Listen. Microsoft decided that my entirely legal copy of Windows got broken by the last update. It's not on me. Ryu won the trophy to remind him who he beat, for real.
Once the games are over, once the tournament has concluded, you can feel everything. And it's just overwhelming at this moment, letting the tears flow as he deserves to do so. Working so hard.
He won the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, but he was playing a zoner, so is he really that good? True. Have you considered that actually he's carried, and he's playing broken-ass JP, and he should be shot dead like a dog in the streets for his character choice? I'm just trying to speak, you know, what I imagine the fighting game community may be saying. Some members of it anyway. Very true, very true. Half the winnings for being a zoner, yeah. Kinda, you know. The worst part is some people will unironically say shit like this, right? Like, there are motherfuckers who will genuinely be like, yeah, but he was playing JP. It's like, well, okay, motherfucker, you play JP and go win $1 million then. You beat Blas on Ryu with JP. Do it. Do it right now. You fucking shithead. Alright, that was good though. We can go back. There's some other matches people said they wanted to watch. If we get like a little intermission, we can certainly do that too. Maybe when in an hour I'm gonna eat. Maybe in an hour we can go do it. Can't believe JP players have dads. So true. Fatherless behavior playing JP. Playing Jonathan Petrovich. Johan Piotr. Maybe I'll eat while we watch. Someone said Lashar Fudo. We could do that too. For now, though, Steam maintenance should be done, so let's go back out here. Broken character, everyone should exclusively play actual characters like Geef, Zangief, and leader of loyal fans. Yeah, honest characters like Zangief. The only acceptable way to win. If you main JP in any tournament setting, your father should be disintegrated from this earth. So true, Mr. Brick. Yeah. It's like, you know, when Hayao Miyazaki walked out on his son's like first screening of the first movie he ever made, and he just said this, you know, this shit ass. He's like, he had like the crying, like the Silver's Rayleigh from One Piece. He's just crying, saying it's so ass, and he walked out and he couldn't watch it. It's the exact same thing. If your father comes to support you in a tournament and he sees you pull out the JP, he should leave. He should stand up and just go home. Put on the Blas t-shirt, start cheering for the boy. Honest footsie's character like Zangief is the only real way to win. You lock in JP at a tournament, your dad turns to dust, Thanos style? Yeah. As he should. He should feel ashamed for raising such a failure of a son. Instantly disowned and you're up for adoption before you even get back to the dressing room? Yeah. My son, this is not honest footsies. Leaves? Exactly. Oh god, speaking of honest footsies. Alright, hello Kimberly. Let me move myself back to the center here real quick. There you go. Hello, Miss Burley. West Side Jedi. So true. That's a cool name. I'm gonna enjoy it. Sure. No fear. Oh, the lows. So, true bestie. I'll get thrown in the mid-screen. I have no qualms with that. Ooh! I'm invincible. Watching Kakaru got me inspired to hit those perfect parries. This part I'm not such a big fan of, personally. The part where Kimberly has me in the corner, certainly. Perish. Drive, reversal. Goes crazy, though. I'm gonna try to fix my Bluetooth. Have a good night, everyone. The Windows update broke yours as well. Yeah. See ya, Nico. Oh! No fear. What did we find? If she did nothing, you could level 1 her, right? Off the arc step like that. Oh god, run stop. You could buffer level 1 there, I think is what we found out. And it was like kind of okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't actually get the punish, oopsie. But they did still get grabbed by it, so it's fine. Bonk. Bonk. Die. You're dead, right? I think so. Yeah. Should almost always back throw or bear grab backwards on parry, right? To throw the corner? Yeah, absolutely. The SPD there was not correct. I just wasn't expecting the perfect parry, honestly. Gonna go sleep? See ya, man. Yeah, because you get, like, no drive gauge damage, really, and no real damage, unless you're gonna super. So, it is pretty much always the best to just go for screen positioning, which in a case like that would have been the back throw. The bear grab switches sides too, but we've gotten worse Oki off it, so. You know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm burnt out, Lucy. Like a buffoon. Oh, I wanted to level 1. It would have worked too. Wasn't for you meddling kids and your stupid dog. By that I mean me misinputting it. Oh, it would have been so cool. It's the thing we labbed. No. Okay. Oh well. Unless it kills for sure. Yeah. In that case, though, that was not gonna happen. I messed up the level 1. Not like this. Ooh, medium SPD out of range. I wonder if Light would have caught her. But she didn't back that, she just walked back a bit. Light might have caught her. Perish. Could have spent some meter and killed you there. Could have spent some more drive gauge and killed you too, which would have been definitely, that's just objectively the correct thing to do. Oh, okay. Gotta have the big man Amularius. The Diva. Big man Blastoise. No, man. Get SPD'd as well while we're here. Ooh! Nice! Yep. That's the thing we labbed out. That's that good shit. Yeah, oh, dude, don't you love when a plan comes together? Brick, how do I kill Abel? Very quickly. With the Diva? It's a little weird, because, like, if the Abel is properly playing defensive, you're gonna have a very hard time getting in. You can try to... The only, like, sort of weird thing you can do as the Diva to try to trick your way in on Abel is sometimes when he flies, depending on spacing, you can try to U-Lariat under, like, past him, and then he's stuck, right? If he flies too close to you, you can U-Lariat underneath him. Oh, I tried to dash like I was in Grand Blue because I was talking about Grand Blue. He can, when he sees you do this, he can try to catch you and stomp down on you, right? Which will give him a full combo. But if he's too slow on that reaction, oh god. If he's too slow on that reaction, then you get past him, none of his flight follow-ups can hit you, and he ends up being stuck in his recovery frames, you can kill him 4 after. You want to let him run his offense, use your health, take risks when you can? Yeah. Realistically though, yeah, you are just going to try and, you know, do your best to get in on him. If you have to take some lumps, do so, but once you get in on him, he just dies. It's a weird matchup. It's much easier if the Abel is, for some reason, playing aggressively, which some of them do. Like, some of them play like they're a rushdown character in that matchup, but Abel is definitely a zoner in that matchup. Overhead shit. Oh, Oh, what? Where's my punish counters, man? Am I stupid? Don't answer that, actually, but I do wonder where my punish counters have gone. I'm still getting them, which is weird. Oh, that's the exact same thing they did last time. Overhead into walk back. Yeah, yeah. I'm still getting like the SPDs, but I'm not actually punish countering on the drive reversal, which is very odd. See what it does sound like she says her own name like a Pokemon sometimes. Oh, okay, sure. Huh. Sure. Bonk. She whiffed something. Not sure exactly what. But I'll take it. Oh, supposed to be heavy punch. Like just regular heavy punch. Not crouch heavy punch, certainly. That's also pretty fair. I'm burnt by this, yeah, which is not what I want to see at all. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. He ain't got no checks. Definitely throwing that was not the safest option, but sure. Whoa. Ah, this doesn't kill me, does it? Maybe? No, not quite. I definitely meant to level 2 on landing there. I didn't get level 2, but yeah. In Burnout, you can just headbutt loop, I'm pretty sure. No, sir. Headbutt's +8 in Burnout, and it's a 14-frame startup move. Not quite. Okay. Hit. Eat. Hop. Hibbity. Don't. Stop. Sure. Owie. Yeah, EX Lariat would not have gotten us the cancelable hit there, so it wouldn't have been worth it to do. We couldn't have gotten the kill, basically. Now we can, but I didn't. That's okay. Not the cleanest inputs, but it's fine. But yeah, for Headbutt to be a frame trap, it has to be what? At least +10, right? +10. Drive Rush Headbutt, it becomes a real frame trap in Burnout. Or you can media Drive Rush Headbutt in non-Burnout off certain knockdowns to get it. Oh, poggers. Let's do this for maximum. Okay. Yeah, see that headbutt right there, for example? That one was a true frame trap. That meaty drive rush headbutt there is like +10. Rick say a meter for next game? Yeah, yeah. Me when I misinput my supers. Oh, she recovers too fast. Whoa! Did my ass just get instant overheaded? If you can do that? Tall ass character. This kill you? No. That's horrible news. Thought I'd do a little bit more damage than that, but it's fine. I could have level 1'd her, I guess, right? Let's go to Mr. Takeover. I'm curious. I could have killed her on that DI, I feel like, surely. I had some drive gauge. I should have gone from the thing. Yeah, let's go to the replays. Can you EX Lariat to 3? She was airborne. I could have maybe EX Lariated to 2. You can't, like, in the air a lot of the time, but she was flying up high enough that maybe. Level 2 into Borscht would have killed her? Oh, I could have just done level 2 straight, you're right. Yeah, I could have probably, yeah, okay, hold on. There's a couple different things we could try. Let's check, yeah, I think, because she's floating like that, I probably could have just done level 2 raw out of the DI. I think you're right, Anton. And yeah, level 2 to level 1 there, it certainly would have killed also. It was the end of the second round, I think. There we go, right here. Switch player control. Oh, hold on, I'm ass. I am also. The other problem is I'm really bad at buffering level 2. I'm really bad at buffering level 2 without getting level 3, so I'm trying to be... There you go. So yeah, this should work, right? Probably. If we did Borscht here, that might not kill. It does. Okay, so even that kills, sure. Level 2 into level 1 should also work, I think. Ignore my inputs being very unclean. Again, I'm very bad at buffering level 2. There you go. And then this also kills. Okay. Which one's more damage? I didn't notice. Oh, I gotta do level 2 again. I think level 2 to level 1 is probably more damage there, right? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Hold on. I'm a fool. Okay, hold on. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to buffer 2 without getting 3, and I'm not doing a great job of it. I guess for double quarter circle, can you just do something like that? No, not really. I was trying to I was wondering if I could just go like forwards and then backwards, sort of. What is the best way to buffer this? Because when I buffer it too much, my inputs get very messy, and then I just end up getting level 3. Could I go like... Yeah, like there I even tried to do it a little cleaner, but it didn't quite work out. What the fuck is Cat, bro? Very good, is what she is. Also, your worst matchup is Ladiva. I hate to inform you. Oh, god damn. This is a real problem. There you go. My Borscht. Help me. So this was 3640. Oh, okay, so that's our max. Okay, that was more than level 2, level 1 then, right? Let me see here. Because that's like, it's there as our sort of max damage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not very good at double quarter circle, unfortunately, as it turns out. Not an input that I'm very used to doing. Okay, I mean, I was churning the butter there, sir. Regardless, it was listed as our max damage, so I assume it is. I have a real problem. I have a real problem with this double quarter circle forward guy. Thank God I'm not playing a character who's level 3, is that? Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. Actually, out of curiosity also. It is unfortunately also one of those things where it is definitely much more difficult for me when I'm facing this way. It'd be much easier to do it if I was facing the other way, but it's fine. I think I'm just, you know what? It's fine. I got my answer. There were a couple ways you could have killed her. I'm currently being a silly guy. Could we have done it without any super meter at all is another question. Like, does this do it? I assume so. Oh, hold on. Apparently now I can't TK Borscht either. Habits. Does this kill her? No. Was there no way to kill her without... We have Drive Rush Heavy Kicked, maybe? Does that kill her? No, it's even less damage, actually. Yeah, I guess we had to spend some kind of super meter there, right? To get something? Sure. Understandable. This alone wouldn't do it either, right? No. Yeah, so it's level 2 into something. Level 2 into Borscht or level 2 into level 1 were the main ways there, I think, anyway. And I'm quite sure there's not any way for us to actually kill her here otherwise. So that's a Drive Rush cancel. I mean, if we can get like the heavy kick into Borscht without the Drive Rush, because the Drive Rush will scale it a little bit, right? But I don't think we can. Yeah, no. Okay. Good to know. And again, yeah. You can just raw 3 too? No, she's airborne. You can't hit people who are airborne with Geef's level 3. Real spicy combo would be health stab into level 2 or level 1 or Borscht. True. That would be probably the most damage you could actually do there. But yeah, health stab into supers is, I mean, you saw even like the raw supers. The double quarter circle, I'm pretty shit at doing it off health stab. I mean, health stab can kind of help because it's sort of, you can start the motion with it, but historically has not been the case for me. I guess you could try to do crouch medium punch into it for a little bit less. Never allowed the airborne stuff? Yeah. Geef's level 3, it's not like Ladiva's. It can't hit anyone who's airborne. Even a little bit. You can't like combo into it either. Get ready. Playing on pad or stick, your inputs went crazy when doing the quarter circles. I am playing on pad. Yeah. It is like it is. I can do it. You know, I can do it cleanly-ish when I'm on, but it is unfortunately like a side problem. I can't do like double quarter circle this way very easily. Like, you know, facing this way, I can do it relatively cleanly if I want to, right? And still do it relatively quickly too. But it is a taking the stick the other way I find quite difficult. But I do play on pad, and I use the analog stick for it. So I guess it's, you know, a little bit of column 1, a little bit of column 2. His name, I love my dad. You know what? Based. I hope you continue to have a wonderful relationship with him. 1, 2, walk. Oh, cancelable. So true. My turn. Don't use the analog stick, the arrow pads me for cleaner input. Yeah, but I mean, at this point, it's what I've been using for years. This is what I'm more comfortable with. I don't think I'll ever switch, honestly. Oh, god. Not just in fighting games, but like with any video game ever. I don't ever use the D-pad. It's just, you know, it's a habit that's developed, and at this point, it's doomed. Nice. In the end, it's all preference. Yeah, it's not like it's impossible to do those motions cleanly on the pad too. It's just a you know, it is a side problem for me. I just need to practice doing a little bit more when I'm facing the other way, or doing, you know, like a double quarter circle back essentially if I'm facing the regular player 1 side. Ow, ow. Oh, he's out of throw range. So true, bestie. Cool. Fair. Ah! I've been baited. That's also fair. A little bit late on the DI reaction to kill rush there. The third DI, they never expect, you know. Oh, okay. I'm alive, but I'm in danger. Oh god. Yeah. I thought he was gonna do the fast one again. Oopsie. Fair enough. Get grabbed. Bonk. A little bit of partially charged heavy punch. Never hurt nobody. Except the guy getting partially charged heavy punched, I guess. Perfect, Parry! Okay, he doesn't side swap us, which is good. Don't recover the... I don't react to him doing the fake reset there, I bet. Dream combo. This hurts a lot less than it used to, drive gauge-wise and health-wise, so we take those. The corner carry is really nice for him, though, so... Also pretty nice that he's got those, honestly. Shout out. Oh, okay. It's a little further from me than I thought. What's the problem? No dream combo, though, because he did kind of mess it up. Oh, I tried to tech that. I did not tech that. Nice. I was holding on to level 3 a little bit too preciously there. Should just let it rip. I mean, I say that. Very easily I let it rip. He jumps it, we go, oh shit, level 3 there. But it was still probably a quick way to try and get some momentum back. Need to let it rip? Yeah. I'll get thrown in the mid-screen. I have no problem with this. That shit's punishable. Yeah. Not the greatest knee in the world. Ooh! Oh, that's not an SPD. Recovered in time there, huh? Could have JMK'd him, I think. That probably would have been a punish. Yep. That's a nasty-ass button. That's fair. That shit's minus. So true, bestie. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay. I was hoping for round start flicker. It's not what happened. Ah! Woo! He! Sure. Oh! Okay, he's a little further from me than I thought. So true. That's not my favorite. As far as throws in the mid-screen go. Nice. Bonk. Get some Oki off this too. Worth the 1 bar, probably. If I do say so myself. Nice. We've already built back like 60% of a bar too, so it's fine. We'll have level 3 for next round if we need it. Okay. A bit risky to let the third one rip there, but we go for it. We move. VP's fine. That's also fair. Ah, that's level 3. Nice. I was a little worried. I felt myself do that pretty messy. But it did actually work out. Not bad. Goodbye, Edison. Nice knowing you. Off that perfect parry right there, what should I have done? I feel like, I could have headbutted. Using it to get some kind of reset going, basically, which is sort of what I ended up doing. It's what I was intending to do anyway. I think it's probably the correct thing to do there. Oh, missed my meaty throw. Heartbreaking. Crouching heavy punch? You get the bounce, right? I wasn't gonna kill him anyway. I was trying to get back into a position where I could potentially reset him into a kill. Into drive rush knee for Oki? Fair. Oh god, I got my drive gauge back there actually in time. But I didn't quite notice fast enough. Oh, so true. Bested. Okay. Ooh! Correct. Yeah, that's my bet. That's on me. Got clipped by the very tip of that right there. This head is very sweepable, sir. I'm happy to see. Oh, crouching leg kick got spacing trapped right there. Didn't do anything with it. Good to know. Ow, ow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I have to interrupt those kill rushes when they happen like that. Shit is not real. Almost knee head. Get throw looped. Get throw looped. Amazing. Combos, crouch, high punch, drive rush forward, knee, hell stab into lariats? That makes sense. You get, I would get corner Oki off the lariat too, which would be very good for us. Throw him, that's fine. I will get throw him, that is becoming increasingly less fun. It's becoming increasingly less fun. It's becoming increasingly less fun. He jumping back? No, he's not. Okay. Double check that health stab. Been a while since I saw did the combo. We'll try it out after this. Oh god. He's not dead. Wait, punish counter? Oh, the punish counter almost made it so, you know? What do I do about this? Oh, not that. Gotcha. Maybe, honestly, maybe JMK would have hit him before he recovered there. I'm not so sure. We were in a wheel kick recovery, which made it a little tougher for us, right? If I hadn't done that wheel kick, it would have been a little bit more simple to potentially murder his ass there. Bonk. Drive rush forward knee. Ooh, interesting. But you can do a hell stab there for sure, yeah. Knee, hell stab, lariat. Yep, you're right. And you get, in that case, we would have been in the corner too, so we would have gotten that good. Some solid Oki off it. Like a drive rush, meaty headbutt, or SPD, or what we wanted, depending. Certainly works. Fight a new rival? My enjoyer, so true. Hello, my enjoyer.
Show me what you have.
I wonder what it is you enjoy about my good sir.
Stay down.
I will say her playstyle is probably like, genuinely interesting, right? It seems that way. Seems fun. No, man. My enjoyer, so true. Yeah. Okay. I'll take forward throw there, yeah. I was a little worried I was gonna get back throw. She knows! Oh, she doesn't know well enough, but she kinda knows. Oh, I tried to Siberian Express jump scare her. No such luck. Not such a big fan of the soul situation right here. Ah, nice. Okay. Is not ready for the DI. There are two big things to enjoy about her: her fans and her level 1. So true. Actually, so true. Drive reversal's fine by me. Oh, I didn't think she was gonna. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna cross her up with that jump. And it's nice that she's respecting Lariat enough that she just doesn't go for her pressure on the fans. I'll take a little fan bop here and there. If representing, she's not actually punishing me for doing the Lariat very badly. Sure. Woo. Okay, we drive reversal the fan. Got him. Mission accomplished. Nice. Not such a big fan. I see how it is. So true. Thought they would throw a fan. Not quite. Thought they would throw a fan again, honestly. Still not quite what happened. Oh, I let go of the heavy punch. A little too early, I guess. Trying to partially hold the boy for some armor. I can't jump that. Gotcha. The fan is real there. The double jump ooh. So true. Still have no idea what she does in this mode besides, like, be better, honestly. Could not tell you. Like, I don't know exactly how she gets buffed. I just know that she's buffed. I don't know, like, what she could do now that she couldn't do before. I don't know, really. Oh, God, anything in detail. Her fans become better? No, I get that, but, like, how? Are we talking more damage? Talking better frame data? Are we talking more controllability? I simply have no idea. More hits on them? I see. Is that it? Her supers get faster and do more damage as well? Oh, got the DI back there. It was a little too slow. Again, reaction checking me will be very effective for the near future here. Think there's more? Let me check. Sure. I wonder what SNK will do with Ken and Chun in City of the Wolves, because SF6 Mai and City of the Wolves Mai feels so different. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, SF6 Mai feels just more. It might be like game diff or like RE engine diff or something. SF6 Mai just feels more interesting than the Mai that I fought in the City of the Wolves beta. Anyway, we'll see though. We'll see. Hello, Alice, JP with him, Johan, Sir Petrovich. Almost all specials get buffed if she has stocks. I see. That makes sense. Probably just more damage and hits? Probably, yeah. That trade combo was not in my favor, really. I would have thought I could get like a crouch leg kick after that. It's a very aggressive JP. Okay, there you go. This is more. Okay, this is sort of the vibe that I'm more used to. Did not mean to like instantly tap parry like that. I was trying to hold it for a bit longer. Oh, like combos? Oh my, I'm dead. Jesus. Good pickup. Same with all our supers, but level 3. Yeah. That was supposed to be an SPD. Oopsie. That was an SPD, so that's good. A little aggressive with our drive gauge, certainly. Oh, we don't have the drive gauge do the full thing here. Oopsie. Very, very dirty, perfect, but sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought I crossed them up. I was doing the input for headbutt as if I was on the other side. It's very weird feeling JP. I don't know. I don't feel very zoned. Yes, it's a strange match so far. I think they're trying to box with me. Which, like, I mean, JP's got good buttons. He can do. It just feels odd. Zangief. Like, I think it's just like the lack of anti-airing, I guess, is what makes it feel very like unzonerish, I suppose. I'm just like not getting like normally. I feel like normally jumping on JP is so difficult, and it's very easy here. If you jab Amnesia, are you plus or minus? Actually not sure. It doesn't really matter though because the fellows are coming after you, even if you are a little plus. So you're not gonna be for long. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. Tried the heavy punch. Got median anyway, but even if I hadn't, the light punch would have gotten me, or the low would have gotten me rather. Oh, there you go. Okay, okay. I say that. I liked it better when they weren't. Yeah, when you know, the usual thing that was tough about JP wasn't here. Does hitting JP clear the amnesia spikes on you? Not to my knowledge, no. Oh my god. Wheel kick goated. Sure. Blocking the ghost is not your turn to go in. That's true. Oh, that SPD! No! That was definitely not meant to be rising jump heavy punch, believe it or not. Okay, I mean... Not entirely sure what the plan is here for us to make this comeback. That helps. That's it, that's the plan. I thought he was going to throw a ghost, honestly. I'll wake up to try and chip me out, but sure. Funny how Grand Blue zoners struggle with anti-airs when games like Guilty Gear and Street Fighter give zoners the best anti-airs? Yeah. It's an interesting question. Why? Why is that the case? I guess it's because... That is a damn good point, isn't it? Every character but mine has either a godlike 2H or far heavy that hits so vertical, yeah. I mean, the Grand Blue zoners do get, their zoning itself does feel a little bit more difficult to get past, right? Oh, God. Which I guess is why, like, aerials, or aerial approaches become sort of an inbuilt weakness. That's why they were designed with aerial approaches to be a bit of a weakness. Plus, I guess anti-airing in Grand Blue is also significantly, like, getting when you get anti-aired in Street Fighter 6, you take a little bit of damage, you know, they get some Oki. When you get anti-aired in Grand Blue, you lose, like, half your health, right? So I suppose it makes, you know, we were almost at, like, a positive percentage for, like, SPDs misinputted versus SPDs, correctly inputted, I suppose. I've misinputted a lot recently. We're kind of going the wrong way again. Oh, nice. Yeah, Chun's very good at punishing that because her crouch medium kick is 7 frames. I think it's philosophy of Grand Blue being accessible and zoners can be a bit polarizing for new players. And I think it's more so that when you get anti-aired in Grand Blue, you take like 8,000 damage. So they didn't want, like, you know... It's a weird thing to give to a zoner because they're not meant to usually, anyway, be like, to have super easy access to super high damage like that. So if you gave, like, it's just... What an anti-air means is very different in Grand Blue and Street Fighter 6. Yeah, that's why a character like Siegfried will get, you know, or Vayne or something, who are, like, meant to be very high damage characters. They get, like, the crazy, or, like, Ladiva or Vasaraga, right? The characters with the crazy anti-air damage tend to have good ways to anti-air as well. Though Ladiva is not necessarily exceptional, but her 2H is good. It is a very reliable 2H. Ow. Nice. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Siegfried's fucking 214 anti-air combo. Yeah, 2H, charge, 214M, or whatever the hell, into your entire life bar. Thought you couldn't block in that stance. Ooh, okay. Axe throw. Totally fine by me. Get grabbed. Well. The jump over. So true. Yeah, it's a very good way to stall out her burnout a bit there. Nice. I think the character in the best anti-air combo in SF6 is Zangief if he gets EX Lariat on the combo. It's Blanca. Blanca can get like, even in the mid screen, get like his level 3 in his anti-airs. Blanca has the scariest anti-airs in this game. Definitely. As far as I'm aware. I mean, I think like Rashid can do some weird shit sometimes depending on the setup, but like in general it's Blanca for sure. Shell kicks. That's my bad. Yeah, that was way too just aggressive of a drive impact right there. Oh, actually blocked that. Could have lariated that, but you know, we'll take it. Thought she was gonna throw a fireball. She did not throw a fireball. I remember the early ranks with Fairy were really easy because everyone just jumped and I blew them up. This was before the Versuja patch. Where, I mean, even before the Versuja patch, her 2H was still air blockable, right? Fairy did still have a weakness to jumping. They just made it a little bit worse even for her. Balancing high damage zoners is interesting, and plus R, Justice gets the same movement as Potemkin for having high HP and damages a zoner. That makes sense, right? Zoners and grapplers are, at the end of the day, kind of the two sides of the same coin. In that they have like a very oppressive win condition, but the idea is that, you know, they really struggle when they're not, or they, anyway, they're supposed to really struggle when they're not in that win condition. Interesting. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. DP? No. Probably thought you would. Not gonna lie to you. I really thought they would wake up the eye too. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should have sat there. I really did expect that. Sure. I did not back that. That was supposed to be a sweep! Not a goddamn Smetana, but sure. Ooh! Oh, I'm alive. Okay. A little strange, but sure. Remember Vanilla Grand Blue Fairy, never again shall we suffer that hell. I do not remember Vanilla Grand Blue Fairy. I did not play Vanilla Grand Blue, but I have heard, yeah, that she was quite silly. To my understanding, her whips like also beat projectiles or something like that. Like she had way better zoning than she currently does. Like people are saying like with some of these buffs to the normals, I heard people say like, oh my god, it's Vanilla Fairy all over again. But apparently her normals were even better, and like they went through fireballs and shit. Yeah, and she had like decent, like good defense, decent to good defense, from what I've heard. Oh, that stunned me just barely. Oh no. Nice. Best zoning in her DP was the best in the game. She out fireballed with normals. Yeah, yeah. Which seems, you know. Seems not good. Or seems, yeah, seems like too good. Like not good is like, not good for like design concept. Okay, this Cammy's kind of jumping around me, certainly. +1 off drive rush, heavy punch right there. I'm finished. Okay, sure. That and Ladiva was a monster? I heard that too. Yeah, I heard Vanilla Ladiva had some funny shit. Burn Fairy is as strong as Vanilla Fairy, but Fairy not as strong as Vanilla Fairy, but Fairy definitely needed these buffs. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm still not of the opinion that like some people are saying like, oh my god, like, you know, Fairy's so broken now or something. I don't know, he seems fine. Should have killed her while I had her in the corner. Yeah. I let her get it. I should have gone for a DI or something off a headbutt. We could have gotten a guaranteed one, actually. Not. Oh, sure. We could have gotten a guaranteed one off that headbutt, right? When she's burnt out like that, she had no meter, no nothing. We could have headbutt into DI, and it would have been guaranteed pushback. Had like 70 to 80% combos from mid-screen. God damn. My brain on the big sleep likes to skip words for some reason. It's okay. Happens. Sometimes you big sleep. You check the fairy buffs again. The matchup is still the same for me. Riding free. So true. Her far L and far M got 1 frame faster and had their clash level raised. Her far H got 2 frames faster and had its clash level raised. And her little sucky, her 214U that like sucks you in and hits you a bunch, also got buffed. Like the sucks more egregiously or something. Oh boy. Yeah, not what you want to do into M either. Just command grab it on wake up certainly. When I'm playing other characters, are you perma geefing it? I'm kind of geefing it until I'm satisfied with my geef at least, which I'm certainly not right now. Ooh, okay. Did not expect double command grab. So true. Sounds like Rising was a big improvement over Versus. I mean, if you ignore balance-wise, probably, definitely, it sounds like. But Nier, on the bright side, like, you know, release Nier was a thing. Rising had the problem of Belial, Siegfried, Beatrix. I will say none of those characters sound as good as the Fairy and Ladiva you're describing. And to my understanding, Fairy and Ladiva weren't even the best characters in that game. Nier, however, Nier is like the worst mistake I've ever seen in a modern fighting game. For how strong she was on release. We just never got to see her final form, thankfully. Okay, throw. Ooh, okay, not quite in range of sweep. So true. I thought it was already expired. Okay, get down there. I can't kill you here, so I'm not gonna. I'll do it on this one instead. There you go. Now I can kill you. Arxis and making doll characters broken. Name a more iconic duo. I could see puppet characters being difficult to balance. Seems reasonable. Hard to make them, you know, somewhere in the middle. Forgot release Grand Blue had Catalina as the best mid-screen character ever made. Really? So she's back to her old ways. Though she's one-upped by Versuta, certainly, especially post-nerfs. I just tried to hit the fucking guard button like this shit was Grand Blue. What's going on, bro? No, that's fair. No, that's pretty true. No, that's pretty true. This JP has combos for days. Feels like incongruent. Oh. Ah, nice. Better play in Dreamland than a few as a Street Fighter? It's going alright. Honestly. Oh god. Considering my whole fasting situation, I'm playing better than I would have expected. Not making a ton of progress, but I would have expected to lose a lot more progress. To keep it a buck with you. A rack, a stack. Oh god. Nice. Okay, this JP used to be the one. This is the same JP who I said never anti-aired me. They have, unfortunately. They've learned the ways. Yeah. That was supposed to be level 3. I'm dead as hell. Is the audio a little crispy for anyone else, or is that just me? Is it? Let me know. Something wrong with the mic? Should be fine, hopefully. Unless the Windows update fucked that too. Rather have 100 nerfed Nier clone characters than 1 Carl Clover. So true. That's the Central Fiction fellow with the infinite that kills you. There's a gap there? I did not know there was a gap on block. I knew it was very punishable on block. But I think there was a gap even if I canceled into it. Good to know. I burnt myself out against JP? Willingly? What's wrong with me? Ooh, so true. Audio good for me, so true. Your mic is fine, it's the game audio? Weird. Just give Ladiva Potemkin's kit, now we talking? Nah. I think Potemkin's probably a failure of game design to an extent, as he is right now. I'm much more okay with Ladiva having actual weaknesses. Ow. Hammerfall would fix Grand Blue, so true. Also, Hammerfall will be quite bad at Grand Blue, no? There's a lot of cancelable bullshit. I guess it's, I guess it depends. It does have the one hit of armor. Throws are a little worse. I guess it's basically you can Of all Potemkin's moves, I feel like for some reason like Hammerfall's not like sticking out to me as like, man. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm stupid. Because you won't have Roman cancel in this hypothetical, right? Oh, I didn't have the health to tank that. Nice. Hammerfall's Geef's, not Geef, Potemkin's like little charging forward move that he's got in Strive. It's a charge move that makes Potemkin slide across the screen and have one frame of armor, yeah. Or one hit of armor, yeah. One hit of armor during and one hit of armor in his little recovery too. Every close M would punish, I believe. Yeah, oh, it's minus, it is -6 in Guilty Gear, right? Or something like that. -5? I forget. Can we cancel anytime during the slide? Yeah, but it's more so -7. Okay, okay. I mean, I think with it's a worse 6XL though, right? Is the only thing. Because Ladiva can actually dash in Grand Blue. Like it's really good for Temkin because his ass has to walk everywhere, but I almost always get Hammerfall and Slide Head mixed up because he slides during Hammerfall and he falls during Slide Head. Yeah. I just give Ladiva the flick to tell Zoners to eat dirt. Yeah, so that'd be insane, right? That would be crazy. Giving Ladiva a flick would be nuts, right? She already has pretty good anti-projectile tools, honestly, right? Like if you gave her flick as well, that'd be a little too good for sure. A lot of characters press 2K to punish him in Strive. Yeah. I mean, really, again, Ladiva's worst thing is always it's like the sort of big buttons defensive neutral characters, right? Catalina, Jita, stuff like that. She can already hit fireballs to her head. Yeah, like projectiles are not Ladiva's biggest problem in Grand Blue. At least not in Rising. I don't know if they were in Vanilla or what, but. Potemkin having Hammerfall, Flick, Heat Tackle, and Slide Head is still worse than if you had a run. True. Problem with Ladiva Lariat is that it can be stopped by anything grabbed out of just crouch and it whiffs. If you use the blue version, they can dodge on a reaction. True. It does usually, when you get hit by it, it does hit you for 8,000 damage though. So it's a bit of a, you know. M Lariat, if you block that shit, you eat a full combo. So I think Lariat is relatively, it's a goofy ass like robbery move, but it is relatively like well balanced, I think. It makes it like they've made Ladiva into a weird like mental stack character with the changes they made to her like lariats and stuff like that. Because they sped all of them up, but they removed the dash lariat. Then so they turned it into like this weird lariat rotating 5U filling in 6XLing like mental stack like just neutral reaction check character, which is very interesting. He's certainly quite something in neutral. Bad, but weirdly like weird to fight, right? Anyways, I think I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick here in a couple of minutes. We might watch a little bit of Capcom Cup while I eat. This feels like all of Ladiva's blue moves need to change since all of them can be dodged out of, not the command grab. Well, yeah, that's kind of the, you know, I think it's kind of the intention, is that they are very high risk, high reward. It is sort of her character design as a whole, right? Like, you Lariat is, that shit is, it's plus on block. You can get a guaranteed command grab off it if you block it if she wants to spend the meter, right? It leads into just a metric shit ton of damage on hit. But if you spot dodge it, it dies. Honestly, I think more so, it's that a lot of the other U skills, I think, need to be made kind of more like that. Where, you know, like Sora's dash punch, for example, I would love if they added a lot more whiff recovery on it, so that when you spot dodged it, you, like, always gotta punish, the same way they did to Ladiva. I quite like the design of U-Lariat. You could make it better. You could give it, like, armor and make it, you know, combo on block or something. But I think it's designed relatively well, personally. I mean, it's my high mid-tier, low top-tier Ladiva from Grand Blue release. She is, I think, honestly, right now, with the I think she loved the system changes a lot. Her ass might be low mid-tier right now, honestly. I think it's probably the best she's ever been, but yeah. Now she gets fucked by all the far-reaching normals. Yeah. Like, again, Catalina, you know, Jita, Lucilius, kind of, to an extent, right? These characters will turn you into silly putty, certainly. If they know how to, if they properly play defensively and they'll just rush you down. Every U skill should be like able 214U trust. So I mean, realistically, the biggest buff you could give Ladiva would be like probably like better move speed, right? Like if you wanted to just be like, all right guys, Ladiva's good again, or like really good again, you would just give her like, you know, make Lariat unblockable. That wouldn't make it that much better. Like you Lariat, it make it better. Don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't make it that much better against actually like good players. It would again, that'd be really good, but like for making a move unblockable, you'd expect it to be a much bigger jump. Like what's her, yeah, like, you know, this shit right here. Like if you really wanted to make Ladiva good, you would just do this, right? You give her like these numbers, and then she'd be like top 5 probably. If you took this shit and you made it this shit, Ladiva's probably like genuinely like top 5 in her current incarnation. That's like, you know, biggest buff you give Ladiva is making her light Lariat a combo starter again in mid screen. That'd be pretty crazy, yeah, because that's unreactable. Was it unreactable in vanilla too? I mean, it's basically unreactable. I think it's like, because they sped it up. Yeah, it's 16 frames now. I mean, unreactable. That shit is pretty unreactable, right? And there's not even like the big orange flash and stuff like. Yeah, I mean, we could do stuff. That's like, you know, we could make. Not really. Yeah, I mean, this is 16 frames right now. They did speed it up in Rising, so it's possible it was slower. Even still, this shit they had to read it really fast. Oh yeah, I mean we could make SPD full screen too. That's certainly this feels like a really, yeah, I mean that's an insane ass buff certainly. If you made like this, it makes it better. This is way better writing free almost in that case, right? In the sense that it's unreactable, it's plus on block instead of punishable on block, and it leads to a full combo without clock in the mid screen. It wouldn't have like the like evasive properties of writing free, but like this shit will be one of the best specials in the game, bar none, if this shit led to a combo in the mid screen. Even if that combo was like 4,000 damage, but yeah, it's Ladiva, it wouldn't be. It'd be like 5-6 with no super. But yeah, I'll be back in. It'll be like a side graded riding free. No. Like riding, like it's good for riding free to have the evasiveness for sure. But this shit being plus on block. I mean, imagine if the M riding free for Beatrix on release was 16 frames, man. Since they can crouch shift, it'd be one of the fastest gap closers in the game. Yeah, but you'd be crouching it on preemption, right? Again, you're not crouching this one. Like this one you can react to, this one you can react to. You're crouching this shit on preemption. It's the same thing as riding free, forcing you to like crouch block on preemption as well, right? But again, that one, at least if you know. I think, and again, it will be right. Even if it's like, say, I think it will still be better than riding free, but it would also be on Ladiva and not Beatrix, right? Looks like peak Street Fighter right here. Yeah, we're gonna watch some Capcom Cup, I think, just a little bit. While oh, thank you. I've gotten my food delivered to me. But I'm gonna eat for a little bit because I am hungry, boy. But I mean, that'll be a pretty nasty buff to give to Ladiva, certainly, right? No doubt. Someone said Fudo versus Lashar was pretty crazy, right? Let me see if I can find that anywhere here. I was gonna go get some food. I got it. Oh, actually, I do still need to be right back. I'll be back in. Dude, this activate Windows thing is gonna piss me off. I can't believe I fucking did a Windows update and it broke my shit. Well, we found it accidentally. Cool. Okay, I do want to watch this. So it is actually Street Fighter? Yes, sir. This game on your screen is indeed Street Fighter. Another buff will be upper body, 1 armor on Lariat, so it would crush Farpost. That's reasonable. I would have, before this patch, I would have said that would have been pretty crazy because it would have given her a really good Brave counterbait, right? But Brave counterbaits just don't really matter as much. So at that point, that's probably reasonable. Well, upper body armor like Sora's 66H has, right? That would make it better. That'd be a much better move, but it would force you to spot dodge, right? Kind of same idea as unblockable. Like it wouldn't be an insane buff, but because good players are gonna spot dodge that shit most of the time anyways. But it'd certainly be nice. Because yeah, the amount of times that you Lariat loses to someone like far emming it or something does hurt my soul, sir. Anyways, I'll be back in a couple of minutes here, fellas, and we'll watch some Capcom Cup while I eat. Why do you not get gems when an opponent rage quits in Grand Blue? In a scramble, I block a DP and connection with the opponent was lost and I get no credit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like even like you could like create gems out of thin air in that case potentially. Like even if you don't want to penalize the other guy and take their gem, you could still just give it to you. But like, yeah, right? It's the classic problem of just like intentional disconnect detection is very difficult. I don't know if any game has like figured that shit out, but fighting games certainly haven't. Not yet, anyway. Mr. Old Lariat Super that was fully projectile invuln on the full animation. It was glorious just to on reaction see a fireball start up and go, your ass is mine. True. It's crazy to think because like her current anti-projectile super is very good, right? Like I really like Ludiva's. It gets cinematic from anywhere, right? It has like 15 frames of projectile invuln or something, which is something they nerfed on a lot of characters. Like Jita's, they took hers away, right? Stuff like that. But like, it's crazy to think that used to be even better, certainly. Any DC should count as a loss for the person who DC, should have had a playable connection, or don't rage quit. I don't know. That's certainly an option, right? You can go like the, I'd rather like let 1,000 innocent men hang than let one guilty man go free. But, I'm not so sure. I guess it depends. Like, it probably would be easier to tell, like, the server having problems and disconnecting you. Right? It probably would have been, it'd be easier to detect that than it would be, like, losing signal from the... Actually, I don't know. Would it be easier to detect, like, the server no longer being able to communicate between the two of you versus one person suddenly stops sending anything? You certainly could do that, right? You certainly could do that, but it's a little heavy-handed. Still, they aren't innocent. They have a bad connection. It's still their fault. Well, it could be that the server went down, right? It could be that their power went out. It could be, you know, like genuinely, it could be a lot of different things. Which, like, you could argue, okay, well, you know, most of them are rage quits, though, right? So, like, 99 and 100 are rage quits. If one guy gets penalized every now and then when it's not fair, then, like, oh well. And some games do that to an extent. Street Fighter 6, I think, does that a little bit, in that there have been times that I've gotten disconnected for Steam maintenance and I've lost MR, right? So, like, it's certainly an approach. I'm not quite so sure that I agree with it as an approach, though. One loss due to bad connection serverage isn't that bad, honestly. Like, it will not mess up your matchmaking. Yeah, but, you know, it's more of, I guess it's kind of the principle of the thing. Also, at the same by that very same logic, you could argue that one win that you should have gotten but didn't because someone rage quitted is really not that bad, right? How many of your matches are you running into a rage quitter? And if the answer is like most of them, then I have bad news. I think you're in low completion queue, unfortunately. All right, while I eat here, let's watch this. I've been told that Fudo Lashar was a pretty good set as well. We'll go through. We'll watch some. Zangief Balado, someone said, also had some pretty good matches, but I think we have to go back to groups for that, right? I think he was in a pretty tough pool. Let's watch this though. This is an Edmure, so I'm not exactly super familiar, but if you DC, you lose MR gems, but not any sort of win streak bonus that gets to stay. Weird. It's an idea. Could have them be queued into other people with high disconnect rates instead. That usually exists. I mean, even in Grand Blue, right? In Grand Blue, you can set your matchmaking settings to have to be high completion rate only, right? I've had that turned on since I bought the game, basically. So then all the people who are like regular rage, if everyone turns that shit on, all the people who are regular rage quitters just they end up queuing into each other forever, right? So I've not really had problems with that. Wild bricked my whole ass PC. I have to reinstall Windows. Truly, thank you, Capcom. I have heard Monster Hunter Wilds referred to as a zip bomb that you pay for if you can't run it, which is like super fair. Luckily, my rig is strong enough I can run that on optimized mess, but it's a very fun game, but it really is pretty fucked up, the state they released it in, no?
Leaves him lower on the drive, but man, already striking first blood.
Itazan was my hero until Capcom Cup. Jesus said he got blown up. Listen, man. Could happen to anyone. Doesn't mean he's bad, suddenly.
Look at how
Funny part is I run the game fine, just exploded. That's new. I run the game fine. I do have some weird, sometimes like when I'm in a cave with a bunch of rocks, all the textures will like come off the wall and start fighting each other on my screen. That's a little weird, but
Fireball game here. Nullifying fireballs with the snatcher.
Most definitely.
elitist class A game. I love wilds though, for real.
After the flicker, 'cause you don't know when the opponent is actually gonna let go this time outside the range, even
Only modern games from Capcom. My PC is running the Ace Attorney collection just fine. True.
Drive rushing in and burning himself out. Not a great situation to be in yet.
It
Sure.
feels like Lashar has been the one that's been a bit more aggressive so far to open up this. Fudo's been picking his
Eat some
spots
shit.
perfectly.
I was like 5-6 hours in on my PC blue screen and Giga Explosion cock death. You know?
They hold flicker. This is so good sequence.
But Lashar is going to build his meter back out of burnout. Made it through.
Man, I'm still mad. You see that little fucking activate Windows thing in the bottom right of my screen? You can barely see it now because it's kind of covered by the stage on Street Fighter, but like, speaking of blue screening, man, like I do my best to delay every Windows update as long as I possibly can, because every time I do any kind of Windows update, something weird happens. And somehow, this Windows update has bricked the activation of my Windows. I don't even know what that means, but
Forward throw.
it just happens to open a clean install, works out, hopefully. Hopefully.
Does not bite this time.
Yeah, I believe that Charged Fierce doesn't have 2 hits of projectile info. I think it's only 1. Please correct me if I'm mistaken. Oh, and Fudo, though, pieces them up. Oh, the combo. That would have been the first game he had level 3 on deck.
Unfortunate.
The scaling wouldn't have stopped him, and now this dream, it could become a nightmare for Fudo.
This is gonna take him
Oh,
all
is
the way
this
to
this is
the
the
other
this is the
corner.
Tucker Dream combo, right? The one that has the Superman punch in there, I think.
From the crowd, yep.
Very delighted
I'm not
with
too
the dream
familiar.
combos. OD wants to get to nullify. He says,
Oh.
I got something now. I'll prioritize that as well. Using the level 2 to try and lock him down. Fudo is on the verge of that. The perfectly timed drive reverse.
Is Ed's access to plus frames better than the average SF6 character? Because from the outside it looks like it? Not really, as far as I know, no.
Version off to the level 2.
He's bringing it
Uses a lot
back.
of
There's
special
still a lot
moves,
of
I guess.
burnout time, though, and Fudo
But again, a lot of them are slightly minus.
collected, walks out, and catches
In my
the
case,
ball
apparently it was
for the
latest
first
NVIDIA drivers that cause issues, but a clean install should fix it. Should, yes. We will see.
Okay. That was
I think though, like the flickers can be plus certainly
Lashar's looking a little
from range. That's kind of like a fireball though, right?
but he's
The char always goes to the Shin Dream if spacing allows. Fair,
And
fair.
that's another thing that could happen in
Kinda
mirror
goated like
matches
that.
as well, right? I feel like we saw it even with Punk. It just looked a little strange when you have to play your own character. Usually you're so calculated, you know how everybody's gonna go about it, but the mirror is just a different beast.
Yeah, mirrors are weird. Because your own habits can get in your way a little bit. Like you expect this character to be played X or Y or Z way in X or Y or Z position. So then when someone doesn't do that, it can be a little bit weird.
Let his drive meter come back. Faking that out, but the kill rush forward still gets clipped by the jump.
nice whip punish
Ooh.
on the snatcher.
That was...
That's
Really? Damn, he did that on reaction. God damn. I mean, listen. I'm not saying it's unreactable, but like...
Faking that out, but the kill rush forward still
That
gets
is...
clipped by the jump.
I guess it was probably on his mental stack, right? Yeah, like waiting. He walked back to sort of like space that out, but like, still. That feels
Nice
very
whip punish
impressive.
On the snatcher. This should be it.
To be quick enough on the draw to do that.
Lashar look for in that first game, right? I mentioned it. They're gonna be
My sleepy
trying
ass could
to
never.
whip punish the flickers with the drive rush.
I no longer use Windows. Valve did wonders for Linux gaming, but using Bazite OS, no issues so far. For what I know, some anti-cheat doesn't work on Linux. Also don't know about the stream setup. Fair, fair.
Once again.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I used to run. I think it was Ubuntu. I forget. I had some sort of Linux distribution on my shit on a laptop previously, but Windows is definitely the one I'm more familiar with. And I'm usually okay enough using it for like casual purposes outside of the Windows updates that decide to kill my computer every now and then.
Lashar.
Not an actual save jump, Lashar knew.
It's also normally not that big of a problem if you just like stick to an older version of Windows. Like if you just, you know, like right now if you stick to like Windows 10 or something, you're probably fine. The only problem is, again, I bought a new computer, which means it came with Windows 11, which means that I was forced to be cucked by whatever the fuck Microsoft is still figuring out right now.
The drive rush in the first place, thinking that Fudo would think he would jump, and now getting in there and putting a stop to any nonsense.
Man, the drive rush whip punishes are crazy.
There's like an established Lashar snipes him this time.
Straight into the level 3. This is going to deplete the
I thought
drive
Fudo was
meter.
gonna win, to be honest. I mean,
Fudo, he's gonna be burnt out in the corner.
off to a good start anyway.
Indeed, Lashar here, oof, making his day gray. How's Fudo going to escape? Will he spin a meter if a DI shows up? He has to. It is the final round. He's got to protect himself. Oh, but instead, Lashar plays it nice and slow.
You could try a Steam Deck or some handheld PC with some Linux distro, use it as some sort of sandbox? Perhaps.
Yep, making it even 1-1. Fudo is taking a breath right here.
If anything, I would like to just, if I could just get Windows, if I could like I guess it would all be, it would probably be a little bit annoying at this point, but if I could just like get Windows 10 and put that on this shit, a little bit more stable as of right now. Maybe not like 7 years ago, but
yeah, we haven't seen a lot of jumps from either side as well, right? That's definitely something that could be called out with the heavy kick flicker, but I don't think they're going to be thinking about that yet. And yeah, now Fudo's starting to think about the jumps, right? We got
I guess the jumping medium kick for Ed or something. He's got that like sword normal, man. He's got so much horizontal range. It's crazy.
Right outside the range of these normals.
Oh, I love that timing from Lashar right there, nullifying the fireball with the startup of his own and then sending the projectile.
The Feint's fireball, I assume, does not actually have that little Gran M fireball sort of like wall property, right?
Yeah.
Where I can trade like that.
At a range that we don't see often.
It's a lot of whiffing until one of them finally connects on the recovery frames.
Nice kill rush.
I just feel like it's such an interesting, it's like a full screen fight, you know? It's just flickers and fireballs and then drive rushes to whiff punish.
But they recovered just in time from the light kick. Seeing a whole lot of crouch heavy kicks come out from Lashar as well. It's a big juicy starter with a punish counter. Speaking of the juicy
Wait, what did they even punish counter?
It's a big juicy
Oh, on the landing. Okay. Yeah. It's the landing of the aerial. Okay. I thought you like started up something really quick, but no.
Well done for Fudo right there. I like that, covering all his bases. The meaty fireball would shut down a level 1 response as well.
There's so much respect for each other and their ability to whiff punish and to answer.
Apologies. Hopefully my mic is not picking up any eating noises or anything like that. I'm trying to get a little bit further away from him as I munch.
Being reckless again, nullifying that fireball and setting his own, and again seeing him charge up with the flicker. He's just gonna drive rush DP through it.
That was a very expensive spend.
Look at
though.
that, man. What?
With the flicker, he's
Hold
just
on.
gonna drive rush DP through it.
That was a very
Oh, wait. So he,
And again, seeing him charge up with the flicker, he's just gonna
because he did this earlier. Now he's punishing him for doing the same thing, huh? That's very interesting. Because yeah, Lashar did this exact thing where like he waited. Like Fudo threw a fireball, he nullified it with this, right? And then threw out the fireball. I did not know you could punish Ed in the middle of doing that. I'm shitting any advice. Stay, hang in there. I believe in you. If you don't have a bidet, you should definitely get one. They help out a lot. Just really,
bars.
really smooths out the whole process, in my opinion. Otherwise, again, I believe in you. Believe in me that believes in you. Believe in yourself as well.
The fireball's first jump.
You'll get through this.
Does get checked.
Looking at Ed's hitboxes shows how allergic Capcom is to disjoints nowadays. They do really want to be able to punish counter like everything and everything. Anything and everything, rather. Ow.
Straight into the level 3. Okay. No check from the
Back
shooter.
throw. Interesting.
He's in burnout, right? So he definitely is a little bit more hesitant. Knows there's more plus frames. Knows Fudo has a bigger advantage. Ooh, the DP still reaching on that side.
Fully charged snatcher.
Yeah, that thing's plus, but
Just build some space again. Lashar.
give me the biggest and most important fundamentals for Ladiva that apply to most matches like neutral.
Forward throw.
In neutral,
Ooh, holding here, and now Fudo is in the
you are basically mixing up different reaction checks.
He doesn't even need the double
Light
strike
lariat,
to cancel down.
medium lariat, 5U, like 2M into 5U, stuff like that. 6XL,
He's going for the
right?
burnout.
Rotate the rotation of options. Rotation of jumping and doing a JM or something like that.
Velocity is the only thing that separates us from the beasts.
Yo, Suki, thank you for the tier 1 gifted to Harihara there. Much appreciated, man. But yeah, neutral. I mean, neutral is her weakness for sure, right? But you are basically like rotate. It's rotation of options is the big fundamental.
Doing his best because if you just let
You have a bunch of like pretty scary like neutral skips, but
put chip on the table.
Ed looks busted. I barely play SF though. He's good. He's quite good. He's solid. He got nerfed a lot actually. But he's like one of the better. If you want to play a character that just like sits there and controls the space on the screen and plays that like kind of slower defensive playstyle, he's definitely up there.
Punishes, so maybe we just saw the throw for that.
But But yeah, it is like you have a bunch of like very scary, very high reward neutral skips, but they're all very reactable and all very risky for you as well. So you just have to be, but the reactions to all of them are different, right? So you have to mix up which ones you're using so your opponent can get caught off guard, right? You beat, you know, M Lariat by crouching, but if you crouch, then like you 5U is gonna kill you, right? Or if you're just sitting there crouching, you can run up in 6XL. Okay, if I'm gonna run up in 6XL, you can poke me out, but if I jump in JM, I'll kill you for poking, right? So again, you need to be rotating your options. Biggest Lydia fundamentals only roll in dire emergencies because God is easy to account for her role as owner. That is actually, I think, actual complete. That is unfortunately a lie. The thing about Ladiva is you have to roll against a lot of zoners, but it's bad, right? But yeah, not rolling is actually a very good way to just lose those matchups clean, I fear. I would disagree strongly with that. I agree that her roll sucks, but she has to use it. She can't not use it. Thank you for the wisdom, indeed. You can try to play like... You can try to play like some more fundamental walk back, walk forward footsies with the diva, but it's going to usually get you killed if you're fighting anyone near your skill level. The character is just not good at that. You can do it every now and then, by the way. That's another option you can rotate. It's like, you know, you're doing all of your like monstrous, stupid ass, like just neutral skip bullshit. Every now and then you can actually like play some more honest footsies. You're bad at it, but again, it's more so just so that they don't always expect that like, oh, you're just sitting there and doing neutral skips. So she has good buttons, by the way. She's just very slow, right, is her problem. But like 2M, far M, far L are like genuinely good buttons for pokes and stuff like that. Especially 2M and far L. Oh, that... Damn. He did that so fast, right? Like, if he had delayed that a little bit more, I feel like that probably would have gotten hit, right? But he did it, like, fully to bait the DI. So, literally, as soon as he could, he kill rushed back. So the DI didn't get there in time. Using the nerfs to your advantage there. It's something I talk a lot about in, like, Granblue replay reviews and stuff like that, too, right? It's like, there's a type of player that you run into, especially as you get better at the game, that is just... Like, they just react to fucking everything, right? Like, you can't hit them with a single goddamn, like, 20-frame move to save your life. So what you do against those kind of people is you use the reactions against them, right? Very common in SF6, too, because, like, Modern, for example. And even more so in Granblue, right? Because everyone is basically playing on Modern all the time. And stuff like this is exactly how, right? You know when they see the thing, they're going to do the reaction, right? We've established they have godlike reactions, right? So like what you do is you explicitly play to bait them for doing the correct thing. I remember there was a Beelzebub that we were watching, right? Who was fighting a Siegfried who would like 2H or DP every single time they unisonicked, which is not normal, right? Normally it's like pretty difficult to like stop Bubs' dive kick on reaction like that. But this Siegfried was just cracked. Right? It was two master players, I think. So yeah, it was like, you know, do a lot of like, do some empty jumps, right? Do some like, just, you know, run up in the normal pattern you would, where like you run up and you jump and then you dive kick or whatever, and then run up and do something else. Or like jump back, or do like a delayed, like delay the dive kick or something like that, if that can work out. It's at a certain point, some people I think make the mistake of going, he's gonna react to this, right? He's gonna react to this, I can't afford to use the move. But a lot of the time, said move that you just got like scared off of is a very important, just fundamental piece of your character's kit. So if you let their reactions condition you into not using your strong option, then you're kind of fucked, right? So instead, find out ways to be tricky so that you can reincorporate that like fundamental part of your game plan back into your game plan.
That's where the snowball starts. It's just about building it from there. Oh yeah, willing to let it rock right there. He saw that he was kind of already holding parry.
Recommend to just press recall a 5L neutral debate in Armaya into plus pressing U flip. She kept using it on reaction to my zoning tools. Yeah, zoners do this all the time. Meteras, you'll see them when they know the opponent has a very strong anti-projectile tool, for example. Meteras will far L the ground over and over and over again. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Because they're at full screen. It's like, why are you far L'ing the grounds, right? But it's because it looks like the startup of her firing an arrow, because it is. She is firing an arrow, just, you know, downwards. So if you're too jumpy, looking for just any little thing, you end up, like, you know, doing your projectile, anti-projectile move against that, and you die, right? Very similar thing, yeah, the Vikala can do as well. When you're fighting someone, like, you know, doing, like, what Fudo did in that last game, where he, like, did the immediate, the flicker into the immediate kill rush back, that, like, just isn't good. If you don't know that the opponent is, like, obviously very strong, Lashar is going to react to that shit. He has very good matchup knowledge as well, right? So he's looking out for it. He knows it's one of his ways back in. So, but if it's just, like, some guy and you're not sure if they can react or not, that's, like, actually it's kind of like, you might as well just instead try to check them, right? And hit them with the flicker instead. That's a weird-ass fucking freeze frame, man. I don't like Ed's eyes. His, like, eyeballs are fucking rolled back up into his skull. I'm amazed he can play like that, man. Like, for real. His eyes are just like... Does he clear them out of the way? Oh, he does clear his hair out of the way of his eyes. Okay, okay. Because when he stands up, it's like his hair is, like, fully covering... Look at that. His hair is, like, fully covering his eyes. But no, when he's playing, he has it, like, kind of pulled back with the headset. That makes sense. That tracks. Are there any did any of the Geefs make it to the top 16? I guess Mena, but, like, was Mena playing Geef? Actually, Mena made it out of his pool, didn't he? I think so.
Great stuff from Lashar showing out here, and it was an intense match. Yeah, very close, right? And
the long-haired guy, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I keep my hair kind of short in the front for that reason. Let's see. Are there, like, timestamps or some shit for this? Maybe not. Yeah, perhaps not. I wear a hairband most of the time. Mena didn't play any Geef, I don't think. Yeah, yeah. So wait, what was the top 16 here? Where did any of the did Itazan? I don't think Zangief Bellado made it out. I think I saw the results of his pool. Wait. It's so hard to actually. There you go. No. Okay, cool. So you have to go back to. I am kind of curious to see some of these Geefs, but we have to go back to the groups then, I think, right? They have, like, huh? Oh, it's lives, I guess, right? Not videos. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, group stage day 1, day 2. I'm kind of curious to watch some of these Geef matches. But we do have to go back for that. Is there any way to just at a glance see all? Oh, they're showing them right here. Cool. My ear itches. Apologies. 1 sec. Yeah, they showed all those, like, yeah, the EX colors and stuff like that. It's fun. So Itazan was in Group A, sure. And then where was? That's way too far ahead. I gotta remember these, like, this is a 10-hour fucking playback thing, so it's gonna take a while. Group B, sure. C, oh, C. Okay, A and C. Gotcha. So true. We might go in there and try and watch a couple of these group stage matches for the Geefs too, honestly. Always fun to see. They didn't make it out, but always good to see what they could be cooking up. So it's the oh, it's him versus Punk. Curious. When do the matches begin? Already. Okay, cool. Hot Dog should be one after this. I think. There you go, yeah. Takes a while to move him around, but we got there. We got there. Plunk versus Itazan. Again, Capcom Cup at this point, it's already happened, it's already over, but I'm kind of curious to see how the Geefs did, even though they did kind of die. I mean, if there's anywhere where not making it out of your pool or your group is acceptable, it's Capcom Cup, right? Oh, dude. You know what? I'm glad this shit happens to me too. Like, obviously, I'm not like I'm saying like it's nice to see that someone so much better than me also misjudges the fucking spacing on when this becomes like the mid range, the Siberian Express instead of the Russian suplex. Right? That shit is so annoying. Weird, nah, it wasn't weird buffer. He meant to get the mid range one, but he was too close, unfortunately.
Already making a statement, trying to lock down Itabashi Zangief in the corner, but now slowly scrapping his way is Itabashi again. An attempt at a medium, getting thwarted immediately. Oh, and that's mad close. It was Itabashi.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like normally I would almost like this matchup feels like it's probably it feels good for Geef, to be completely real with you. At least most of the time when I'm playing it. But it's a little bit different fighting Cammy or fighting Punk's Cammy, right? The matchup might be a little different at that point.
Count the roundhouses with me. That's at least 3 or 4 already. You can see Itabashi. He's trying to counterpoke a little bit, being very mischievous with his
Ooh, okay.
timings, and then does get
Jan counter hits, light kick can get that. I do that more often.
Talked about the intimidation factor that Itabashi may have against certain players. It has not shown through from Punk as he gets the opening air.
I can honestly maybe even you might be even able to like kind of autopilot into that, like just even on block. There will be a gap that people can DP out of, but until I get to like higher MRs, it's probably not that big of a deal. I feel like most people are not even doing like the drive rush DPOS, that one right there, basically, right? Because what's happening here is basically Geef can get a gapless block string here if he goes stand light kick, crouch light kick, right? There actually is no gap there. Even if Punk inputs the DP, it won't come out. But obviously at this level, and even at levels lower than this is like relatively like intermediate-ish tech. I think, well, intermediate as far as like master is concerned, where people do this like sort of this drive rush DPOS. When you see a drive rush cancel like this on block, you just input DP basically, and if there's a gap, that happens. And if there's not a gap, there is no gap, so your DP doesn't come out and you're safe, right? And there's no way when you're canceling like this, you are stuck in the drive rush for a certain amount of time, right? You're stuck doing the drive rush for a certain amount of time, so you can't even like it's not like they can just like drive rush into nothing and bait your DP. They'll get hit regardless, right? So what I was just saying basically is Geef can go. He can go stand light kick, drive rush, crouch light kick, and then there's no gap. But I was wondering if I could just autopilot into stand light kick, drive rush, crouch, medium punch, because it works on counter hit and punish counter, not regular hit, and obviously it's not a true block string on block either. But I was thinking I probably wouldn't be punished for it like that by most people at my level, I don't think. The problem is, the worst part there will be on regular hits, because you could have converted it into like a crouch light punch and gotten like a 50-50 or something. Damn. Damn. That shit's rough. I don't know what he is reading right now, but bro's checking the notes.
That has been a staple since the moment we've seen him play in the US. Most definitely. Oh boy, we talked about some of the answers against the dive kick. Going for the lariat this time, punish counter. Now
he's just so good at the whiff punishing, right?
Drive gauge already stripped from Itabashi. Give me that armor though. That was so smart, right? Because he knew Punk was gonna go with it.
Trying to stick out just like what should be relatively safe buttons in neutral here, but Punk just keeps killing him for it. Oof. Not sure if he didn't get the armor in time there, or if he let go of it too early. Celadiva's the bio on the Grand Blue website, and her only dislike is vulgarity. I love that so much. So she hates Gooners, indeed. I saw Cammy instantly knew who it was. Listen, he is that guy. Oof.
One more sequence could spell the death of Itabashi, but will the burnout come first? And Itabashi has not been able to look at this. He is just continuing to
he's just stuck, man. I don't blame him, but he's just stuck. Oh, wait, that was interesting. Blocked light into SPD? I guess so, right? Yeah, because it is spaced out like that. I mean, like, even if she had done, like, another light after. I mean, in burnout, it's a little bit worse, right? But when you're not in burnout, well, that's not a light. That's her stand medium punch. Is that her stand medium punch? Hold on. Cammy. Pink Skimpy Cammy is the Punk signature. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it is her stand light punch. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I mean it's plus right there. Like normally it'd be -2, and he might not even be in range to like get another light there. So it being +2 like that, SPD probably does
Very good
like
odds.
only really beat a DI or something.
Incredibly smart and
But
attractive.
it's an interesting idea to go blocked light into SPD like that. Do normals do chip and burnout? No, only special moves and stuff like that, and supers and all that. Surfcat, thanks for the 2 months. I've been having issues playing Grand Blue with my girlfriend who's Masters versus my B rank. We have been playing together for months and it's gotten to the point that my confidence is super fucked. Any suggestions or anywhere I can maybe talk about this? I want to play more with her, but I have a miserable time, to be frank. I just perma beat myself up because it feels like I'm barely doing anything right. I mean, yeah, so the good news is that there's a very easy solution to your problem, and it's don't play with someone don't play with someone who's like 100 times better than you if you're going to like genuinely be like, why aren't I beating this person, right? Like it's go play with some people closer to your skill level, man. Go play with some B ranks. Go play with some A ranks. You're gonna feel like, oh shit, like you're gonna feel like you are much better than you are because, or not much better than you currently think you are, because if you're B rank and you're fighting a master rank player, yeah, you're gonna feel like you're just getting your shit pushed in every single time because you should be, right? If you're an actual B rank and she's an actual master rank, and then she's not going easy on you for some reason, I guess, that right? Then yeah, you're gonna get absolutely destroyed, like 100 times out of 100, right? So that there's nothing wrong with that, right? The good news is you shouldn't be like, oh man, I'm so shit, I can't even beat this master as a B rank. I'd be very surprised if you could, right? Something will be wrong. Either, again, you're not actually a B rank, like you just don't play a lot of ranked or something like that, or she's half asleep or not playing actually properly or anything like that. Who knows? There's nothing to be ashamed of there, I guess, is more so my point, right? If you want to play with her just like to have fun, then cool. But you shouldn't really expect to be able to be competitive there. There are several, like again, there's nothing wrong with the fact that it feels like you just get your shit pushed in. Or doing Ramadan, true. Even then though, right? Because like there are multiple like cliffs there between, like it's again, assuming you are a genuine B rank and she is like a master rank, even if she's like a low master, there are multiple cliffs between you guys there, right? Like most B ranks are probably gonna get like defeated most of the time by like most S ranks, right? And then there's like a relatively sizable jump from there to S plus S. There's like, you know, but then like, you know, most S ranks are gonna lose like most of the time to most S plus pluses, right? Like 70, 80% win rate probably. And then most S plus pluses are gonna lose like a good 70% of the time to most like low mid master ranks as well, right? So there are several jumps of like, man, it feels like I can barely beat this guy. Like I can't do anything against this guy. There are like multiple levels of that. Like multiple plateaus to break through, multiple big levels of improvement between you as a B rank and your girlfriend as a master rank, right? So there should be no shame in that whatsoever, right? If you don't want to play with her, by the way, that's also fine. It's not, at a certain point, it does become kind of lame just fighting someone who's like obviously way better than you, and I don't know, maybe she's not. I don't. Listen, I'm not here to relationship counsel you, but like if she's like going way too hard all the time, that's like a thing for you guys to figure out. But like it's also totally understandable to not want to play with her as much anymore. Go find some people in the Discord and whatever of a similar skill level and play with them, and you'll have a much better time. Go play on ranked. Ranked is the default place. If you want to play people close to your skill level, go do that, right? Just try to have fun. Taking the game seriously makes it unfun. I don't know if taking the game seriously makes it unfun, but like not necessarily. I think if you have bad mental, taking the game seriously can make it unfun, certainly. But I think it's more so like if the only person you ever play is 100 times better than you, yeah, you're gonna get like a weirdly, like a disproportionate idea that like only 2 people played this game. This person and me, and they are 100 times better than me, which means I'm the worst player in the world, right? It's just unreasonable. Ranked is a great place to go fight people of your skill level. That is kind of the main. Have a goal. If you don't have a goal that you're trying to achieve, you end up not finding fun for yourself. True, but again, that's more generally applicable. It's a very specific situation. Again, if you are like, you know, for people who play Street Fighter only, a B rank is like, you know, imagine you're like iron, right? You're like iron or bronze, and you're fighting like a 1500 MR master player, and you're like, I keep losing, right? I keep losing. What am I supposed to do? I can't beat them. I'm so ass. It's like, listen, man, that's not how that shit goes, right? Like, of course, you would expect, like, if they are at all, if they are playing with like half a hand on the controller, you should be getting your shit rocked. There's nothing wrong with that at all, right? Your problem is more so that you keep playing with someone 100 times better than you. Go find people of your own skill level, play with them, and suddenly you'll be like, wait a second, especially after getting your shit rocked by someone that much better than you for so long, you'll probably go to B rank and be like, what the? It's just so easy, probably. You might have learned some weird habits doing that, but still. Even if you don't, it'll still be at least a lot more competitive, right? Surfcat did kind of just drop that message and then dip, but that'll be my advice to them, certainly. Is like, try fighting someone, like, you know, try actually fighting people who are your own skill level every now and then. No, I'm here? Oh, okay, okay. It's fully, like, again, there's no shame in it, right? You shouldn't feel like, oh, I can't do anything. Again, like, I will be very surprised if you could do literally anything there. You're fucking, you're like Saiyan Saga Goku fighting Final Form Frieza. There's like you still gotta get like 3 different transformations and like 7 different training arcs before you can fucking, before you can then get the rage buff to eventually beat them, you know? Also, that was kind of tough for Itazan there, certainly. Makes it easier to burn out when you have a 100% loss rate. Just try to find some more fun in the experience. Maybe ask her to play a little softer if you're comfortable. Yeah, yeah. You know, like, there's no shame at all in being like, hey, could you take it easy on me? Or at least, you know, not everyone is good at this. Like, there's a lot of people who are, like, good at a video game and not good at explaining things about that video game, but at least be like, hey, could you at least, like, tell me what I'm doing wrong or something? I really can't, and what you said made a lot of sense. I guess I felt like I was being a baby because people kept telling me steel sharpens steel when I feel like I'm wood and she has a lightsaber. Yeah, again, right? Yes, you are right there. Steel sharpens steel. Having, like, competitive games with people. When people say steel sharpens steel, they'll say, like, you know, fighting someone, like, they'll say, like, if someone's, like, rage quitting when they lose, something like that, right? Like, the idea of, like, you need to have, like, competitive matches with people who can beat you to learn, right? If anything, it's more of a, like, the steel sharpens steel is more of a problem for her, right? Hey, steel sharpens steel, she needs to make, like, it, obviously, I'm sure she doesn't just play with you, but, like, it should be important for her to make sure that she's fighting people of her own skill level often, right? Because otherwise, you know, if you aren't challenged, if you don't have, like, if you're not fighting people who have, like, a reasonable chance to beat you, then, yeah, you're just gonna, you know, you're not gonna learn anything. Not really applicable to you, right? Steel sharpens steel, if anything, means go fight. It has to be competitive, right? She plays ranked and my group is all S++ and up. Yeah, okay, so she's fine. But you need to, like, it doesn't really apply to you in this case. Again, you're right. It's steel sharpens steel, but yeah, wood does not sharpen a lightsaber. You need to go play some people of your own. When I say competitive, it's a two-sided thing. She needs to be able to, like, you know, the person you are fighting needs to have a reasonable chance to beat you, yes, but you need to also have a reasonable chance to beat them, or else, you know, long term, it's not going to be a super good learning opportunity, right? There is definitely merit in playing players better than you, in playing players worse than you, right? It exists. When you fight someone better than you, usually you end up working a lot on defense, and because they'll just end up winning neutral more often, they'll have more turns, they'll run their offense more efficiently, so you do end up like working a lot more on defense. And when you're playing someone who's worse than you, you get to work on a lot on your offense and stuff like that for the exact same reasons, right? But again, there's a band there, right? Like, if you were fighting like an S rank player or an S plus or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, like, you'd probably still be losing most of the time, right? But, like, there could be, like, something to learn there. But this is too far, right? There's nothing to learn by fighting someone who is, like, dozens of times better than you are or something, right? And again, there's no shame in the fact that she is dozens of times better than you. Play some ranked, or if you don't want to play some ranked, if that makes you uncomfortable, then try to go find, you know, go on the Discord, try and go ask for some, you know, there's some B ranks and A ranks in there, I know for sure, right? Go play with them, make a lobby, go play with them, and try to learn from there, right? Oh, are we doing that? I would like to. I like that they have names. The meal ticket, so true. I want to watch more Zangief. I really appreciate it, man. I'm totally fine playing ranked. Then yeah, ranked is the perfect place to fight people of your skill level, right? Because it does its best to match you into those people wherever possible.
With Group A thus far, we understand that you guys have been waiting very, very patiently.
Wait, I thought. Oh, I thought it was gonna happen right now. I guess not. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, okay. There it is. There's a quick intermission there, I guess, while they were setting up. Sure, sure. There's an AI bot thing in the lobby. It's supposedly is your skill level. They do cheat a bit with constant perfect parries. Oh, yeah. In Street Fighter, you can fight the little V rival thing. Yeah, yeah.
He has to stay with his character. He's done it to himself if he names himself after the character, to be honest with you. But like, it was.
But yeah, I guess the most important thing to focus on, like, if I'm gonna repeat, I know I've been repeating myself a lot, so I apologize. But like, if there's one last thing I want to repeat, that tail end of the message where you said you were having a miserable time because you feel like you perma beat yourself up, you're not doing anything right. Again, just completely wipe that part from your brain. There should be absolutely no shame in losing to someone who's that much better than you, right? It's not a you thing, it's a matchup thing. You wouldn't blame Wood for getting cut with a lightsaber. You can become a lightsaber eventually, by the way. It's not like you're forever gonna be like worse or something. But right now, it's just completely unfair. So it's not really a good place to judge yourself based on your performance in that matchup. It's a long ass preamble, man. What's going on? Is someone having technical problems or something? Okay, okay, we get there, we get there. That's a cursed little free stream of Ken, but sure. Also, hi, Nicholas. I did forget to, I was caught up in the, fight people at your own skill level rant.
Maintaining the parry as well, still able to cancel out into the OD uppercut. Counter hit again, committing to that run. Inabashi, head to the sky. He was really upset with that decision making.
Head to the sky? Oh, you're right. He does look a little tilted, huh?
Counter hit again, committing to that.
Yeah, he does look a little unhappy. All good. I was on the other end of that situation myself. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I do find myself in this situation, like somewhat often. Not somewhat often, but like, you know, when I play with my friends, I usually am, like, my friends play fighting games a lot more casually than I do, I suppose. So, like, you know, you go easy on them, right? And like, even if, and usually you try to, like, where possible, if they're interested, you try to, like, teach them stuff. You don't usually just beat the shit out of them, right? Rick, is that your Windows activation thing on screen? Yeah, it is mine. Listen, I promise you, my copy of Windows is legal and fully activated. But I had a Windows update this morning that decided they just bricked it, right? It just bricked it. Like, after the Windows update, my Windows is no longer activated, and it cannot be. I don't know. I have to go troubleshoot it after stream. I don't know what's going on, but you know, I got nothing, man. Every single time a Windows update happens, something different has to break. Windows 11 is the truly Microsoft's crowning achievement. Rick's a criminal? That is my bad, yeah. So that was a whole actually, I stole it. I also stole these clothes I'm wearing right now. I stole this computer I'm playing on. I appreciate it, and yeah, I played Magic competitively, and I'm used to playing a bit more casually, which is why it was shocking to me that she apparently can't. Interesting. It's kind of, That's kind of interesting, yeah. She can't go easy on you? Weird, okay. That's certainly funny. It'd be interesting. So that could be something that she could try, like some kind of value that she could try to get out of this, right? Force herself to use like only one part of her kit or something like that, like to really sharpen it up, right? Like maybe she has to win entirely through like, you know, like she can't actually run any kind of offense. She has to win entirely through like neutral and whiff punishing or something like that, right? So like when you get a hit, you can like run after her and go, you know, corner pressure, all of this, where she has to hold herself back and like win off neutral alone and no offense. That'll make it way harder. Like, that's a huge, like, just iron ball that she's tied to her ankle, right? But that'll make it way more even. And also, it'll be a very interesting exercise for her, right? It would force her to hyper-fixate on, like, footsies and whiff punishing and stuff like that. Toning it down as a skill in of itself, yeah. Little by little, Microsoft breaking Windows 10, forcing you onto Windows 11. I'm on Windows 11, unfortunately. I did not want to be, but again, I bought a computer that came with it, and now I'm stuck. I would have stayed on Windows 10 for like a few more years. You never get a new Windows in the first like 5 years of its life. I never see these walkouts. It's actually kind of cool. Because it only happens in like local versus, right? Yeah, it is on. Seems a little shook, right? He seems like he's just like, I don't know, like when someone, yeah, like when that's happening, right? Especially at these like top like world class levels, it's all a mental game, right? Everyone has all the knowledge they need. Everyone has all the setups. Everyone has all the tech. Everyone knows how to fight your character. You're not gonna catch anyone off guard, right? So it's all a mental game. So like when he's coming in and he's already pissed like this, you know, it's definitely a big disadvantage. I wonder if he just had like a bad morning or something. It's also, I mean, it's also stressful. He's in Capcom Cup, right? He lost his first game. Like it's obviously it's very normal to be like stressed there, but that is the difference, right? That is good. That can very easily be the difference maker between being like the guy who makes out of groups or not. Is just like how well you can keep your cool. I've gotten better than my whole fighting group at my whole friend group at fighting games. This is not me being an ass. I watch them and I think it's not DBFZ. That's fair. I like to fight people that are too far behind me. It's not fun for me anymore, and it's not fun for them either. Well, yeah, if you just fight them seriously, but again, you can always hold yourself back more and more to make it some sort of more of an exercise, right? Ichisan plays with his heart on his sleeve. Fair enough. But I do wonder if it's the kind of thing that could cause you some trouble, right? He's having controller issues on day one, if I remember right. Oh, that's so annoying. That's made to my highest MR yet, and I'm scared to keep queuing, but I really want High Master. What to do? Keep going, man. At the end of the day, you know, your plans are measured in centuries. High Master, you climb higher and higher and higher. Even if you do lose some progress or something like that, who cares? Get good enough that High Master becomes something in your rear view mirror, not something you're aiming for. Love seeing him win though, happiest Geef player in existence. Yeah, but it does hurt to see him lose, certainly. Like when he takes that throw, look at his face, man. And you never want to see a fellow Zangief brother looking like this. Look at that. That doesn't feel good, man. Ever thought about it that way? Grandmaster then? Yeah, right. You got on the board of the Grandmaster? Hey man, I'm aiming for fucking Ultimate Master. I'm aiming for Legend, right? Just keep going. Don't like having like hyper fixating on these like short-term accomplishments. Why cap yourself like that? No reason you can't get even higher and higher. I could try to use stuff that's cheeky and punishable and try to get them to stop me if I feel like I'm playing someone who I feel like I have a significant gap on. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do, right? Again, if it's like really truly like just like you are just so much better than them that there should be no reason they ever win, at that point you have to start like, you know, you can either like start explaining to them what's happening at least as it's happening if you want to beat their ass still, I guess, but be careful because it can very easily like turn into just like kind of being a dick. Or again, you can really start to try and handicap yourself a lot, right? It's super helpful. I feel more confident in declining play with her and just focusing on ranked for a bit, even when the games are hard. I feel like I can do something or tighten something up versus her. I feel like I'm just worse at legit everything. Yeah, you probably are, right? Again, you literally are. You literally are. So there's no shame in being like, hey babe, I can't. You're too good. Like you're too good. I don't feel like I'm learning anything fighting you, right? Like you just beat my ass, and like it's fun sometimes, but like at a certain point, I'm not learning anything. And I honestly, I don't think you're learning anything either, right? Like nothing personal, but I feel like I just need to get a little bit better at the game before us playing has like any actual merit to it. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with saying something like that. How do you usually dissect replays? I mean, it depends on sort of the viewpoint that I'm looking at them from, right? So if it's like a player like this, you know, if I'm watching a replay of someone better than I am, I will usually try and look for like setups that they're doing, or like if I'm trying to learn from the replay, right? I will look for setups they're using or like tools they use that I don't normally use, things that stand out to me as like not what I would do on Zangief, right? So like, you know, are they using like a certain normal, like a stand like kick or something, way more than I do? Are they doing like are they command grabbing in places that I normally wouldn't? Are they doing like different combos, different setups, things like that? If it's like, a lot of the times I'll do like viewer replay review where I am trying to teach the viewer something. And like if I'm trying to learn from my own replays as well, for example, if I'm trying to dissect and find like mistakes and places to grow, which is kind of the default way that I think most people, if you're doing replay review, it's going to be something like that, where you're trying to like find your own mistakes or something. In that case, it's usually when I get hit, when I lose my turn, at least as a starting place. If I can't find something obvious, every time I get hit, every time I lose my turn, I try to analyze it, sit down and be like, why did that happen? right? Like, what decisions did I make there that led to me getting hit? Did I just guess wrong? Okay, cool, but then why did I guess that way, right? And if I can't think back and be like, if I don't have a reason for what I did, then it probably was just autopilot, which means it's bad, right? And sometimes you notice habits. Like, it's like, it seems like I get hit in this situation like 5 or 6 times across 5 or 6 different instances of this situation over the course of this replay. So it looks like I have a bit of a habit of like, mashing after this move or something that my opponent at the time took note of and started punishing me for, but I didn't. And now with fresh eyes and a clear head watching the replay, I can be like, oh, I mash here every time. That's why I kept dying here every time. Because after number like 2 or 3, the opponent was like, wait, this guy mashes here every time or something. Can you beat Skyrim with spiders only? Yeah. Truly. Was that in the, yeah. I've been playing a lot of, I got back into Skyrim recently, so I've been watching some content on it too. Just kind of playing it casually. Every year I have like a 2-month-long Skyrim phase probably. Let's go watch some Bellotto matches to kind of finish up here, I think. I want to watch some Zangief Bellotto. Itazan, my GOAT, obviously, like, world-class Zangief player, but I also want to get some more perspective and see how Bellotto did. I mean, I know he didn't, neither of them made it out of their groups, but I want to see, like, how he was conducting himself on the big stage. Try to learn something. As a Souls player, it feels people are contractually obligated to sell Skyrim to me. Yeah, it's just fun. It's for me. At this point, it's definitely like if Skyrim came out today, I'm not so sure I'll be that interested in it, right? But it's like I played it on release. It's like a childhood nostalgia game for me. And the actual selling point of Skyrim is, for me, it was the first game that was just mods, right? Like, the modding community for that game is insane. You can make Skyrim 500 different games with mods, right? That's definitely what's given it the longevity that it's had with me. Where, like, Skyrim is probably my, like, second or most played game or something. Maybe, like, my most played game, something like that. Because just modding the shit out of that game, making it like 17 different video games. If you want like more of like a gritty survival RPG that has like really brutal combat and shit. If you just want like bullshit anime explosion powers, if you want like listen man, if you want to turn that shit into a porn game where like you fuck every NPC you meet, I've never delved down that path, but those mods certainly exist, right? Yeah, if you just want like, there's so many good graphics mods and shit like that. Yeah, and it works really well with VR. Like, Skyrim is a modding platform. That's all it is, like, realistically. What was the highest placing Geef and where did they place? I haven't kept up with the Capcom Cup. Neither of the 2 Geefs made it out. Don't lie. I didn't, man. I haven't. Okay. Have I thought about it? Yes. But I've never, I usually, if I'm that horny, let's go watch porn, I'm not going to spend all this time modding my game into a porn game. I can just the porn games exist, porn exists, I can just go watch it, right? Thanks for telling me about Skyrim. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, neither Itabashi nor Bellotto made it out of their group, unfortunately. Mena did, but he didn't play. He qualified with Geef, but he didn't play any Geef across Capcom Cup. So, unfortunately, we had 2.5 Geefs if you want. I mean, Mena qualified with Geef, but yeah, 2.5 Geefs. But unfortunately, we didn't quite manage. So real for that. Listen, again, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I considered being like, look at all these, but like, rough go of it. I mean, listen, it's at the end of the day, it's like, most people didn't make it out of their groups, if you think about it that way, right? Like, every group had 6 people, only 2 people made it out, so at least you're honest. It's one of my best qualities. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Has my ass considered jorking it to Skyrim? Yes. I've never been quite so down bad, and also, I've been down bad. It's more so like, I've never been quite so down bad and had no other better options. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fucking work, man. You gotta go on Lover's Lab and shit. You gotta get the body mods. You gotta make sure all, because like the compatibility with the outfits and shit. Like, I've looked into it. It's complicated, man. I've looked into it out of like genuine, like out of curiosity, and like it's actually like it's harder than modding the game to make it like to change mechanics and shit. Genuinely. All right, so I want to go to Group C here. I want to find. Ooh, here we go. Oh, come on, man. Why? I try to see a Geef cook, and he fights the guy who won the entire fucking thing. Why? Why is this what we're doing right now? He's in the Geef level 2 pose. This is man. I'm trying to watch these Geefs cook. I'm trying to learn from them. And of course, Itazan had a bit of a rough go of it, and then we're watching Bellotto right now in his first match is Kakeru. Kakeru won the whole fucking thing, man. What are we doing here?
But hey, listen, let's not sleep on his opponent. He had a 5th place finish at UFA. Took a lot of people by surprise.
He did incredible. He only lost to Shao Hai and Kusanagi.
Have Obsidian pages of me weighing pros and cons because couldn't choose. You're talking about mating a character, Surfcat?
As the players were playing in the player room yesterday, he actually ran first to 5 sets with a lot of people, and he was cooking.
I really think it's about as, like, what character do you, of the ones you've tried, which ones do you have the most fun playing, right? How good your character is really doesn't matter. Until you're like honestly, probably until you're better than your girlfriend even, right? Like, even at your girlfriend's skill level, the tier list probably doesn't matter at all. And by and large, no character is, like, easier or harder to learn at lower levels because you can play every character simply, right? So, or you can play every character in a much more, you know, complicated way as well. So if you have the most fun with Matera, then play Matera, man. And if you don't know who you have the most fun with, whoever looks the coolest, then go from there. Kakeru was so menacing, it was scaring me seeing him put up OG departure and then just hold forward confidently sometimes. Playing with confidence, man. It's kind of the inverse of what we were talking about. Well, again, not to say that Idazan wasn't playing confidently. But, like, the inverse of what I was talking about with Idazan, where it's like, if you're, like, really just shaken and everything's, like, affecting you a lot and stuff like that, it's gonna be bad. But if you're just like, yeah, like, I'm that guy, right? I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna fucking lose to it, and it's gonna work, and I'm gonna win $1 million. It can be hard to maintain that sort of mental confidence, especially when you're fighting someone who's actually, like, you know, very capable of beating you, which everyone here counts as that, right? But, like, it's very important, man. Overconfidence can be a problem, sure, but hesitation is even a bigger one. It's real tough. I started Street Fighter 6 a few months ago, picked the coolest guy, JP, went, this shit is hard, and took Ryu, you know? Fair enough. I'm probably trying to get past my 1600 to 1620 plateau, and I can stomp, go toe-to-toe with higher ranked friends, but I get bored and autopilot in ranked. Ranked is definitely a test of your consistency, for sure, right? Like, ranked is not about, like, you know, can you lock in really hard for, like, 1 first to 2, and you know, how, but it's like, no, it's like over, you know, you play 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set, 5 set, like, across all sorts of different character matchups, across all sorts of different play styles of players. Like, how are you, right? It's a very different skill set, certainly, than even, yeah, like, like, locking in for, like, a really focused set with, like, a player who's really good. It's very interesting in that way. It's also, I mean, it's definitely a nice, you know, for, like, tournament play, it can be a nice sort of training ground in that, you know, you'll fight some random guy in a first to 2, he might do some bullshit, you have to be ready for it, and you'll never see him again. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. Yeah. He was, I think he was hoping that he would maybe respect the sweep there, but he got poked out of it. Sad news. First 2 in this game is rough. Yeah, things can go bad real fast, certainly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Besides getting knowledge checks and not wanting to lab, I'm going to see about, like, 5 games and 5-10 minute break and repeat. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea, right? I think it's not a good idea. Street Fighter 6 especially is a very mentally draining game to play. There's just so much mental stack at all times, right? So, like, trying to play, like, 20 sets in a row is you're gonna be playing worse on set 19 than you were on set 7, right? Taking some breaks, and this is why, like, it fits. Ooh, it fits into the other thing you were talking about too, right? Labbing in a weird way can constitute a break. It's why, like, sometimes when I have a question, I'm like, I'll figure out later. I'm like, no, I'll do it right now. Let's go to replay review. Let's actually, like, you know, let's do the takeover. Let's find this out, because it can sort of function as a little bit of a break in between matches if you don't want to just go do something else, right? Sit there and, like, lab a combo out, or, like, try to figure out some counterplay to, like, a certain, like, situation that came up that you weren't sure about, or something like that. Watch any of Brick's streams, really does support his point. Alright, this is just bullying. You're right, but it's bullying. Just because you're right doesn't mean you should say it. He's not dead, though, right? No, he's alive. Yeah. That shit does 2,000 damage, max scaled. I may not be in the majority of this one, but I love watching good zoner players cook. Yeah, I'm with you for sure. I love watching good players cook, regardless of what character they're playing, man. Hey, I'm a fighting game noob. Do you have any recs for me? Like games or like just tips or what?
And it was just the wrong option. There's the OD amnesia.
I'd say in general, just have fun. Oh, it's generic advice or whatever? No, trust me. Play whatever game looks the funnest. Play whatever character looks the funnest. Play in the way that feels the funnest, and go from there. You will be winning. Fighting games? This one on screen right here is pretty good. Street Fighter 6. Big fan of it. It gets very complicated at top level, of course, but it's quite easy to pick up and play. Granblue, I think, I also do like a lot. Granblue, Fantasy vs. Rising. The nice part about Granblue as well is it's got a free version if you don't want to commit money, right? You can download it on Steam, and you know, in fact, let me go show you right now while we're here. If I go to the Steam store right here, and I go Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Ignore the Canadian dollar being in hell right now. But there's a free edition. You can download that and try it out. You can play like 4 of the characters on the roster or something. But you can otherwise, you know, you can access ranks. You can get to the highest rank in the game if you want, whatever. So you can try it out and see if you like it. Besides that, I also I haven't played too much Tekken, but I like Tekken. Tekken is a fun game too. But yeah, I think Street Fighter 6 is a great game as well. Street Fighter 6 or Granblue are my 2 current favorite fighting games, so I'd recommend either of them.
What beautiful adaptation from Kakeru there. Okay, check with the jabs. That is a punish on the wheel kick with the neutral jab. That's gonna be the round.
And again, I've been hearing those 3 a lot. Yeah. I'll show for Granblue as well because again, it's free, so you can download it for free and play it right now if you want without committing any money and see if you like it first.
Brings it back, slowing it down to neutral a little bit. So hard to get around the game.
Stand medium punch is one of the better poking tools in the game. I remember I had an argument.
Good luck though. I wish you all the best in your fighting game journey. The thing that helped my consistency is making sure I'm breathing and practicing my input barriers while I wait. Like Hell Stab into level 2 on my weak side. Dude, I am so bad at doing level 2 or level 1 on like player 2 side right here. It's a little embarrassing. I can do it like very consistently on player 1 side. It like actually is like a 1 in every 10 tries or something when I'm facing to the left. It's crazy. Kakeru is so clean with it. You're looking at a millionaire right there, man. You're looking at the winningest Street Fighter 6 player, monetarily anyway, in history. 500k from Gamers 8, 1 million from Capcom Cup. I mean, and he got, you know, I think he got like 2nd or 3rd at the Esports World Cup or something too. Brick, I'm getting my ass whooped by Orange Steak in Balatro. What's your wisdom? What deck are you playing? My wisdom is don't build around simple hands you can get often. And also don't play flush decks. Red? Okay. Yeah, you know, build like a pair deck or something like that. You can try to go fancy for it and try to build like a royal flush deck or some shit, but or I gotta, you know, I like playing simple hands.
I think the first round I was mentioning how Zenki Falata was able to get some really good timings with his jump medium kick, and he actually got some mileage off the charge.
Also, don't skip. Do your best to not skip blinds. The rewards. I play full house mostly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not usually a fan of going for like because like it can work certainly, right? But like I don't know. I'm usually not a fan of playing like the more complicated hands. It can work, but I find it just like the win rate goes down in my experience. UCJ was my go-to. One of the things that stood about Kakeru comparatively for me is how well he was always able to control the pace of a match. Yeah, I mean, it's a terrifying thing, right? A big balls JP. Bro's a Shoto player in Balatro. It's true. It's true. Purple Steak and on, you end up just playing whatever the game steers you with Jokers. True. Though again, even then, I find that a lot of the Jokers tends to like this. It's much easier. Like the pair Jokers and stuff like that tend to be a lot more common, right? I play flush and straight to be good and easy to get mostly though. Yeah, I mean flush I don't like because it's like it feels almost like less consistent to get than like pairs and shit, and it also scales really poorly, so it feels like the worst of all worlds. we find another Blotto match in here? Kakaru. No? He does on play 2. And they're going to the next group, yeah. Let's go to day 2. I'd like to find one more. Group D. You start with Group D? Is it fucked? I want to go back to Group C and see if I can find some Ballada. I find Flush. Oh, I see. Yeah. The same thing I already read. Are you going through Zangief games only? Pretty much, yeah. We watched the Grands as well, but like Capcom Cup's a little bit too much for me to watch the whole thing. At least not right now. I wish there was like some timestamps or some shit that I could. Oh, amazing. Okay. Let's say less. Thank you, Intellects. You're a what a hero. This Capcom Cup was not a good one for the Zangief bros. It happens. It happens. Let's see. Let's watch this Bellotto and Tokido. Nice. There were timestamps. Okay. Goated comment for real. When's the Fern from Freered mod for JP coming out? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Just the sheer quantity of her spells is the problem. She fires them off so fast. Individually, they're not too powerful. But it just has such a capability of spamming their ass. JP with big boobs? Pog?
Maybe he can catch the light off of a whip button, something like that. But right now, again, he's sprinkling the neutral with different lights, mediums, and heavies. Trying to see if he can get a connect on Tokido, but what a
oh, man.
Tokido. Taking the first round in the first.
Getting Zoltrocked, yeah.
Yes, sir. Pretty risk-averse.
Can't beat basic offensive and defensive magic. You know, in many ways. All that's good fundies and bad combos, we take those. Why get fancy with it? JP kind of already got a big chest, true. It's kind of Daima spoilers at this point, but like if you're, listen, if you're a real Dragon Ball head, you've watched these Daima episodes already, or you don't care about the spoilers, so it's fine. But like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and that shit, he's got like the gigantic fucking forearms. It reminded me of JP because JP has those gorilla arms too, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, after that full charge crouching or charge heavy punch, you got like dash into SPD or headbutt right there, but obviously DP is gonna be both those. I was thinking Luke, but yeah, that too. True, but JP has like JP really has the goddamn gorilla arms, man. You thought Luke was big. Oh, that's something I'd never do. That's a damn good point, actually. Something I don't even consider doing is like you can get the crouch medium punch off this, but you can go immediately into EX Lariat, and then you can even get Hell Stab after that, right? Why didn't he? I wonder. Is that better? Crazy whiff punish, yeah. Wait, is that better? Hold on. I'm kind of curious. Because off drive rush crouching medium punch, you can get Hell Stab, but I wonder if it's not fully scaled on level 3 if you do that. But yeah, free run would be pretty fucked up. She had that move that like blew everyone back just by her existing. That's easy to mess up, I suppose. I mean, I guess this Hell Stab in general is an input that could drop a lot, right? Because he did this. Like, what's the scaling here on the EX Lariat? It is still fully scaled, I think, right? I think so, yeah. So it's not really a scaling diff. It's actually, it feels very unnatural not to do the Hell Stab there for me, to be real with you. So I'm being very unclean with my inputs, so goddamn, I'm not getting the 720. There you go. Yeah, okay. So it would be, I believe it should be more damage to do this, but yeah, I guess it's just like a weirder input. Yeah, doing Hell Stab is easy to miss input. Happens to me all the goddamn time. That's very fair. It's not that much more damage, right? like 41.85 versus that'll be 2650. No, 2400. So that'll be 37. It's like 400 extra damage basically. Yeah, 417 extra damage. 16. So it's not gonna kill regardless, right? Might as well. Makes sense.
Is this gonna kill? You tell me. It is a critical art.
A Super Saiyan 4 Goku Kamehameha top 3, by the way. It was pretty good. It was pretty fucking. Daima was very well animated. I liked it a lot. It really felt like a send off to Toriyama's legacy because of how hard they went with it. Dude, the last episode of Daima came out like on the year anniversary of Toriyama's death or something like that, or I think so. And I was, it made me realize like, holy shit, it's been a year. What the fuck? Like that was more so the realization for me.
Can he find a connection with the light?
Watched Ranking of Kings? Unfortunately, I have not. No.
What else would you have done from
Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Blue Gogeta in the Broly movie, Father Son against Cell.
The 3 lights, right? So he had to go for running bear grab.
I'm a Kaioken ×4 enjoyer
to let that
as well.
uppercut rip just in case? Can't blame the man, honestly. From the side of Zangief.
Understand your carry belly diva tag brick. This shit is so cool. I love her.
Just because he wanted to seal the deal. I don't know if
The most fun I've had with a grappler in any fighting game.
damage kill. I don't think so.
Oh, whiff punishing the sweep with that. Interesting.
He has gotten enough damage.
Yeah, because from that spacing, I'll be a little bit like, I could do crouch medium kick to punish that, but I wouldn't really get anything off it. But yeah, you can get stand leg kick into the combo. So true.
Nah, I think he was burned out at that point.
He played the deception that is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I played a little bit of it. I ended up being very busy when it came out, and I couldn't really play too much of it. What little I played, I did enjoy. But yeah, it definitely didn't. It does not seem to have landed as, you know,
Trying to do backdash.
us Dragon Ball fans would have hoped.
He doesn't want to over-address the issue. He just wants to,
If you whiff punish the range blotto, did you have to hold forward after health stat to get the first hit of lariats? Ooh, it was also a range thing. Oh, I see. Because yeah, if you don't get the first hit, the EX lariats, only the first hit is the one that's cancelable, right? Into level 3. So that does make sense also. It's a solid anime. The main character is Mute Death Pygmy Giant. Pygmy Giant? Interesting.
Okay. Just enough with the lariat to close it out in the
I've been shoujo pilled recently, actually.
I definitely got tongue-tied and I froze when he,
I watched the anime for, and I'm now reading Yona of the Dawn, which I've been enjoying greatly.
I was like, okay, that was the right
Oh,
decision there.
stand leg kick into SPD. Interesting. That okay? So that's like, yeah, it's going off the reset potential there, right?
We like those trades. We love those trades.
Basically making him human size. As I like Pygmy Giant is a funny idea, certainly.
Wow, the driver slow forward actually with
Coming at you.
with Zangief Bellato. Into level 3 from Tokido. Are we gonna go in? What do you think? He has a level 3. I don't think we go in here.
No, we definitely don't. I feel like he just wants to drive gauge back.
I mean, I really got to use that stand leg kick more, huh? He's spamming that shit. Again, like, you know, in parentheses, spamming it, it's definitely a good thing to do, but.
Could still find his way in. If he makes the
There are Pygmy Giants in Dark Souls?
react to something that fast, Tokido still quicker to the gun.
I'm trying to remember. Where?
Oh, back to
Ooh, are you dead?
OD
Yeah.
enough to take it damage. I mean, we're making it 1-1, taking it down to the last match of the set.
Pygmy
That was
Giants.
a really good perception there from Zangief Bellato, knowing full well that Tokido's
I forgot.
the fierce has to be before the lariat would come out, so it was a very, very appropriate defensive.
Because, like, dudes like Gwyn and the guys in Anor Londo are giants, right?
He had to do it. I'm liking this.
Shoujo, have you watched Skip and Loafer? It's such a fun and cute show. No, I have not.
Beautiful. And you still see on Tokido's end, he is trying to
I'm not well versed.
Unfortunately, sometimes it's not that easy to whip punish Zangief's
Do you know the result of this match? I can guess, considering that all the Zangiefs died, but no.
dry rush
All I really know about Capcom Cup is who won.
going for the crouch strong.
I don't want to spoil. No, wait, then I suppose do not. Though my current understanding is I know that none of the Geefs got out of their pools, so.
The headbutt. He recognized that Tokido likes holding up during block strings, and that's why that headbutt.
Ooh,
You get so much mileage off of that punish counter as well. You send him flying towards the corner.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, why do you do that? But I guess, yeah, it was trying to aim for the cross up.
Way out of that private jet. Over.
In DS2, the whole guys? I have not played a lot of DS2.
And unfortunately, that makes Zangief Bellato burnt out as well. But again, he's still sitting on that
It's not great.
Still have it.
It's guaranteed DI at some point here if he wants it. He doesn't have the. Oh, baby. He didn't have the super to get out of it either, right?
Medium target combo, the chops to the
But he wasn't quite able to set it up in time. Nice whiff punish. Hurts my soul, but nice whiff punish.
And I like that option. Yo, Zangief's defensive options have been so clean, by the way. And I like
Stand leg kick, yeah.
yo, Zangief's defensive options have been so clean, by the
Stand leg kick on defense, stand leg kick on in neutral, stand leg kick everywhere, man.
2 steps ahead, and now looking at match point. What a change of
I do wonder how he gets away with this, right? Is it just a reaction check? Like, I do wonder why Tokido is not drive rush OSing this light kick right here. Because that's not a true block string, right? It's only, you have to do stand light kick into crouch light kick. So I wonder why Tokido, maybe he just didn't react in time. He didn't realize he was being drive rushed out until it was too late. Because this is the ideal situation because you're +5 here, right? So he doesn't get the nasty 50-50. But I do wonder why, like, how he manages to get away with this. Maybe it's just element of surprise. Because otherwise, I don't see any reason that Tokido shouldn't be EXD POSing that. He's got the drive gauge to do it too, right? Remember when Zangief's burnout lasted 25% longer than every other character? Yeah. And now he's like one of the best drive gauge manipulators in the entire video game. It's great. Dude, I might get to S+ tonight. Let's go, yo. You get hit if Geef crouch light kick on drive rush. Light kick on the DPOS? You get hit? No. The Geef would get hit. Well, no, if he, well, no, if he, it would be a true block string if he did that, right? It'd be a true block string, so your DP wouldn't come out. If Geef crouch light kicks on the drive rush light kick on the DPOS, you get hit. Are you sure? So you're telling me it just wouldn't come out, right? It's a true block string. Like if the DPer gets hit because you have to block correctly, and if you DP, it hits low? What do you mean? Because I'm talking like, you know, if I... Like, if he just does an OD Shoryu on... Not wake up, sorry. Block. If he does a OD Shoryu right here. Light kick, it's a true block, exactly, yeah, but that doesn't mean no one will get hits, right? It just wouldn't come out. Oh, to do the Shoryu, you need to be standing, you mean? Doesn't work in training? Do you mean that, like, to input the Shoryu, you need to be stand blocking? But you're... Is that what you mean? And this is a low? It only auto-blocks standing. What happens if you block crouch? You're not explaining yourself very well. If you block crouching, what happens? What do you mean? Like, if I set him to... You're saying if he crouch blocks like this, it doesn't work? Because that seems to work. It's fine, right? It's true block string, right? So... I'm a little confused, I'm not going to lie to you. He doesn't get hit. Okay, I'll go back here, but when you type it out, I'm curious to see what you mean. Maybe he's thinking of his gauge meter after the DP. He still would have had 3 drive gauge, so it would have been pretty good for him. I'm willing to believe there's a reason though, yeah, because otherwise, because the the drive rush, like the DPOS on drive rush like that is very common stuff at that level certainly. And it feels a little weird to think that like, oh, Tokido just didn't expect it, or like he just he didn't react to the drive gauge, the drive rush or something. Feels a little weird. So if there is like a real reason, that would make sense to me certainly, but I'm just not entirely sure what it could be. Oof. Shot in the face with a gun. In general, everyone was holding up an OD reversal this Capcom Cup. The risk reward goes crazy. Oof. And Geese landed like 5 SPDs the whole tournament. I guess it is. Huh? I guess I was gonna say like, is it just like the quote unquote mathematically is the correct thing risk reward wise to do against Geef to not take the throw, right? Because I'm like, I don't know. No, I guess not. Because I was gonna say like, because if you block a strike, you don't get anything, but if you jump the throw, you get a full combo, right? And they do about roughly equal damage unless he has meter. But I guess it's not really because he gets Oki off the strikes a lot of the time. But I guess in the mid-screen, maybe? Training does DP in the gap, not buffered. Effectively modern input, which is why it doesn't work in training. If Geef drive rush crouching light kick is a true block string, if Geef drive rush crouch light kick, it's a true block string, but you still have to block the correct way. What do you mean by that? You still have to block it low, you're saying. So it's a true block string. So okay, you're saying it's a true block string, but if you blocked it, if you stood block like this, you get hit by the low, correct? Is what you're talking about? And you're saying that to buffer DP, you have to stand block. That's a damn good point. Yeah, because you can't... Yeah, you can't... There's going to be at least a couple of frames there where you're stand blocking, because you have to hit forward at least once, right? You get hit if you DPOS. That's a damn good point, huh? I think that makes sense to me, at least. That also would explain why Tokido wouldn't be doing something that, again, at their level is very basic, right? And, like, if he got a DP there, he would have just won. That's a damn good point. That makes sense. He wins if he lariat level 3s there? Wait, where? What are you talking about, Zachariah? Like here? I don't think so. It wouldn't quite kill. You can lobby if you want, but you ain't gotta know. It makes sense. The idea that, like, again, to input DP, you have to hit forward at least once or twice, right? Yeah, here, I don't think so, right? If he did another drive rush, then probably, right? If he from here goes drive rush, crouch medium punch, hell stab, EX lariat level 3, then maybe. Since this lariat did that much, maybe still not though. And it would burn him out, so it'd be a little risky. Yeah, maybe not, maybe not. It'd be very close. If it was CA, then definitely, but on level 3, I don't know. You have to micro lock to kill? He doesn't even have the drive gauge to get another, like, cancel out of it if he micro locks there, right? He wouldn't get, like, he would still only get, like, the one drive rush cancel, I think. That's pretty good, though. I should think about that a little bit more often, doing EX lariat into level 2 like that. That's kind of actually, that's pretty based. Like, that's the big thing that I think I'll take away from this as an idea. Besides this, again, you know, the common thing I've been thinking of already, of, like, we'll use way more stand light kick. But the fact you can EX lariat as an anti-air like that into level 2, if you do it high enough, right? That's not even that high of a hit. That's like a pretty normal lariat hit. That shit just works. Yeah. It would still be shy of about 200 Geef would need a jump in micro walk. Yeah, CA would kill there, I think, for sure. But I don't know about level 3. Like, in this exact... We can try to remake this somewhat. Like, how much health he has at the start of this. Right? He has, like, what is that? That's, like, 2 bricks? 2.5 bricks of drive gauge from there? It's like 60% health? Yeah, no, he can't quite do it. No. It's like 6,000? I don't think so, man. Because, like, what, he would do, like, like, it would be, like, headbutt this, that, level 3. Yeah, that's 5,000, right? It doesn't quite have it like that, because he only gets the one drive rush cancel. He doesn't have the meter get 2, yeah, so it's 5,019. It's like exactly half health, basically, which Tokido is a little bit above. Like, from here, he would go hell stab, then he'd go drive rush, crouch medium punch, hell stab, EX lariat level 3. He doesn't have the juice. I never tried level 2 after OD lariat anti-air, yeah. It does make sense. He could have level 1'd after 2, would have been a shit ton of damage, right? Like, if I also activate windows, yes, shut up. Like, if I get Ryu to, like, jump in and do this or something. Nice, okay. And you get this. This is a lot of damage, right? Yeah, and 4,000 damage off an anti-air. That's pretty nasty. You could even, I wonder if it's more damage to do like a borscht after as well. Like, if I did this into, like, just straight borscht might be more damage actually, because the what's it called? The Hell Stab will scale it a little bit more, probably.
Oh, he was sitting for a while. He was cooking on that too. He left it in the oven.
OD or Lariat, anti-air level 2 works at any height. I see. There's more damage?
Lariat, but speaking
No,
of
it's actually the exact same.
Tokido, I feel like he
I wonder,
was
is
in the first game.
is what's it called more damage then, doing a Hell Stab after?
Zangief Pilato had some really explosive moments for him as well.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
see,
Interesting.
like, I think he made all these right defensive reads, especially on like the resets that Zangief Pilato was going for. Tokido was not having any of that.
Oh. Oh, it hits juggle limit. Okay, you have to drive rush then, huh? It just doesn't connect. I guess because the EX Lariat, it hits the juggle limit on Hell Stab. So you have to, in which case, if we're gonna drive rush, let's do drive rush heavy kick. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I have to hold the drive rush a little bit longer. Hold on. Oop. And bonk. And hold the drive rush for a bit. Do that. No? Interesting. I'm sure that you probably can link that. I'm just not doing it very well right now. Drive rush kick works in the corner, but it's more scaled. Yeah, but we can drive rush Hell Stab there. But again, that's certainly got to scale the combo a lot, right? Got to scale it too much, probably. Oh, still though, yeah. I think the scaling will be a little bit too much there. I mean, yeah. Alternatively, yeah, so you can get about 4K basically by doing either either the Borscht or the level 1 seems to do the same amount of damage, right? Cool, interesting. Brick, the rotating options advice was actually goated. I climbed from S5 to S1 in like an hour and a half, just annihilating people. Yeah, man. If you're like properly like Leva has so many neutral skips, right? Her jumps are like really annoying. Second most damage after anti-air off an anti-air after Aki. What's it called? Blanca does more, no? Can't Blanca do like can't Blanca combo into his level 3 off that shit? Or does it not do that much? Blanca gets his little crouch heavy kick or whatever the fuck, and took a couple of things to level 3. Does that not do 4K? TM just murdering people? Yeah, her jumps are very annoying, right? She's got like lariats are again very stoppable, but like very scary neutral skips. You can't just like run up and 6XL people. You can 5U people. It's too many things to look out for a lot of the lower ranks in general. If you properly rotate your options, it's gonna kill people. So I'm glad to hear that it's working for you, buddy. Cool though. I mean, yeah, listen. We learned a couple of things, namely that the anti-air OD Lariat level 2 is a big thing, right? Anti-air moves usually scale the combo by 60%. Try DP level 3 with Ryu to see. Yeah. But I mean, level 3s will have a minimum scaling on them, right? So like, I think Blanca can get like a few hits into his level 3, so. SFL and Capcom Cup showed how crucial a character, how crucial having an OD reversal is to being competitive. It's very good, certainly. I don't know if it's crucial to be competitive, right? But it certainly helps a lot. It's very nice. Like, you know, Zangief does not have one. He's still very good. But like if we try to go DP level 3 with Ryu here, what's his all? His all 3 is double quarter circle forward kicks, right? Yeah, 60%. I mean, even that is a pretty similar amount of damage to what Zangief gets, right? That's heavy Shoryu, to be fair, which maybe is not his best anti-airing one. But still, I imagine Blanca can get a little bit higher than that, if I had to guess. But yeah, cool. Learned about, I think it is in the highest level. The mind game on Oki is so much easier when you don't have to worry about a reversal. You can always meaty for free or throw. Make Geef jump, damage changes. Wait, really? It was 60% scaled, like you said. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get another Ryu here so we can just be both sides of the equation. So you're saying if I just have him jump like that, I think we'll just keep playing it somehow. Yeah, so true. Oh, because yeah, the actual damage that the DP does is a lot lower. I see. Unless I hit with it really low down, because it gets it goes from 1400 to. Ugh, I am bad at doing this cancel though. You game jumps in the settings next to the counter hit settings. Oh yeah, right. You can't just do dummy behavior jump, right? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just being ass. My inputs are not very clean, as you can see. I just try to churn the butter. It's the only thing I know. Can you not? Is only the first part of this cancelable or something? Or am I just being that ass? It's very possible that I'm being that ass. Yeah, I think I'm just being really ass about it. I'll take your word for it, though. Regardless, I think Blanca's is multiple hits into his level 3. Point being. If your character doesn't have a DP, they can get baited, it's a buff. They can't get baited, it's a buff. Like, they can still get baited, certainly. You can still drive reversal, right? And drive reversal is just easier to bait and more punishable. Well, not more punishable, but, like, you know, a lot easier to bait, certainly. You can safe jab that shit, where you normally can't do that to UDPs, right? Anyway, cool. Yeah, so OD Lariat is level 2. And then again, I mean, this a lot more stand leg kick. We already knew this. We're trying to do our best to incorporate it, but we'll see. The perfect parry prince. So true. I guess. Oh, he was first seed as well. Oh, he's first seed in his group. Yeah. He did end up taking the whole thing too, so should have been first seed. That is, I think, gonna do it though, fellas. Not bad. Watched a little bit of Capcom Cup, played a little bit of ranked, learned a thing or two about Geef. Honestly, again, considering all the actual like Geef gameplay we had was before I had anything to eat, the fact that we basically stayed in the same spot, I think we started at 1506 or something, we ended up at 1504, I'll take it. Being in a holding pattern for the next little bit here is going to be totally fine by me. Still though, good session. I guess I'll find someone to raid on Twitch here. I might just, honestly, I might just close it. I kind of want to go, I feel like I kind of want to go take a shower or something. But we'll end the streams here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the wall brawls. Do not forget. Good night, Brick. Thanks a lot for the advice. It helped a ton. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Anyways, bye-bye for now. One stream, I'll try to catch the next one. Bye. Thanks, man. All right. Yeah, tomorrow's wall brawl. So